Shit, was it two? I thought it was one. I got it. Oh no, no. Yeah, yeah. There was actually a video. Am I? All right, bro. I feel low. Am I low? All right. I want to welcome everybody back to Socially Awkward. You know, nigga been on seems like never ending fucking maternity leave, but we here today. No, I've been feeling a hell of a lot better. So if this is your first time joining us, I would like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi, Mimi So 100, or you know what? We're not even gonna get into that life.
Big Mama goes.
Hey, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. And you know what? My baby daddy was not aware of that until this weekend, and now I got him contemplating. And he was like, yo, I was like, you see how, at attention you get as soon as the belly come out? I'm like, there's a lot of people who have that going for them. So my nigga gets off if you got a baby in your belly. Hey, boo. Y'all got some weird ass feet. No, Mario. Wait till Mario come in the comments. Cause
you got a friend in me. What up, T Neil?
It's so funny because
she did.
He was on my post talking about.
I hope T Neil ain't out here reneging.
Well, now I am joined by my two co-hosts. We got the man behind the magic, Mr. Tone Deaf. He is responsible for all of the visuals, the wonderful intro, and all of the shit that goes on. This is his setup. Shout out to Tone Deaf Radio.
For sure.
And of course,
what's up?
You really coming into your fuck nigga ear. You draping on the shoulders now, nigga? Hold on.
Out of here.
Hold on. I've been gone too long. Wait a minute.
Eddie Gordo going on over here.
Wait a minute. Look at this. I feel like Kevin Hart. Somebody come look at this.
Somebody come look at this.
Fat macking.
I know, Loki,
You feeling yourself though, for real?
No, the thing about just the people who watch the pod really got to watch me grow into being a fuck nigga.
But crazy part is,
I went from having an afro and a chin strap, so now my hair sits on my shoulders and a decent amount of beard.
At least your beard connect.
And it's funny because in my Facebook memories, your hair was like when you were just growing it. It was me yelling, "Hey, Kool-Aid!" when you came out in that red jogging suit.
Dog, why are you like this?
Might want to share this later.
Like, why are you like this?
No, but I am definitely
Hey, how many months are you?
happy to be back on the couch. So we got
Because I
months.
stopped counting a while ago.
You and that was the reason why, like,
Bro, she won't tell nobody. This is the biggest secret in hip hop.
Bruh, she wouldn't even tell us. She wouldn't even openly admit she was pregnant. She's like, maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
well,
To
like,
us.
Right. The two niggas that she shouldn't do that to.
well, no, and that's the thing. So it wasn't being secretive as far as like trust issues. It was more being secretive due to
You just want to make show.
like
Maybe
having issues with like
maybe the trimester
miscarriages
too.
and
Yeah,
shit
I
in
hear you.
between, and it's like having people checking for your due date, and then it's like, dang, what happened, or
The
or
math ain't
constantly,
mathing.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, asking, and then you got to explain that shit all over again.
Yeah.
So it feels like this is the longest pregnancy in history because after having miscarriages and going back to back, like this one is sticking,
You've been pregnant as long as Karen on Sisters.
bruh. It's been almost a year of like just
And
Pregnant.
I wonder.
because I first found out June 8th last year. We are almost at June 8th again.
Wait, what? Wait, yeah. Nah, she was talking about how Mimi said she found out June 8th last year, and it's going to be June 8th this year.
Yeah, but because of losses in between, like but this is here. This is
Yeah, we done made it.
Yeah.
What trimester are we in? 2, early 3,
2.
or 2,
Yep. So
late 2.
so
So Mimi pregnant, and the Knicks make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So,
Yeah.
Oh, damn, she said definitely reneged.
because she told us on our show.
Damn, niggas had me hyped.
Our
It's
show.
cool though.
That's all right. I went and got me some chicken earlier.
You valid though, so that shit'll definitely be worth the wait.
She said, y'all can slide tomorrow. I don't know where we sliding to. I got class tomorrow.
I will be sliding around the pig tomorrow.
Shop the pig.
Well, no, I got a morning shift tomorrow, so shit should be sweet.
I still got class.
Huh. I'm just saying for the day in general. nigga.
I'm trying to better myself. My baby sister graduated from her second college this weekend.
That's awesome.
That
Go
is-
ahead and clap it up for a while. Do I still have buttons and shit? I feel like I've been moved out. Motherfuckers trying to take over my time slot and everything.
We wasn't trying to
Bitch,
take over.
bitch
your
can't even
time.
go on a fucking break for health reasons.
Shut
Motherfuckers
up.
taking over and shit.
We wasn't taking it over. We was just making sure people didn't forget who you were. It's like putting,
It wasn't my show, so that didn't have nothing to do with
It's like putting the Superman animated series in the same time slot Justice League used to come on, while we wait for season 5. That's all.
These niggas is full of shit.
We wasn't doing Hostly Awkward. We were doing the Death
Absolutely
Fresh
full of
show.
shit. Well, I would have recorded last week, but you know, it was Mother's Day.
I had told Teresa that too. That she was like, "Are you gonna go record tonight?" I'm like, Mimi pregnant, so I don't think so. She's like, that ain't never stopped her before.
Yeah, I've recorded on Mother's Day before.
You recorded on many holidays.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about it, especially like this Mother's Day, bro. I wanted to square it with my kids. Like,
Why you got beef with your kids?
let me tell you something. This, I'm starting from scratch. Like this is a new beginning.
Hey, do
Are you Brian McKnight?
I was just,
Yes.
I was just gonna say, like you,
Yes.
you gotta side with Brian McKnight now.
Yes.
You understand?
You understand how he feels?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Back at
I-
one
I-
is real.
I am Team McKnight. I get it.
One.
No, so I spent most of the weekend with baby daddy that's not back.
Can this man be elevated to some kind of standard title?
That is a standard type. Been this title for damn near a year because fucking pregnancy's never ending.
Does he know that this title exists? So we can start selling the shirts?
I don't know. Maybe.
We gonna sell these shirts without her.
No, bro, I don't want her coming for none of the profits.
So
Because I'll lose in court. Nigga, she say it on the show every week. She's one of the few shows that ain't got a contract.
Wait a minute. Now, how is it that you talking about some do he know because you don't want me coming for the profit? It don't matter if he come or not. If I see my shit, I'm suing nigga.
That's why I'm telling dog, I got to get the okay
I,
from
I
her.
threatened to sue Juan when he made the bae that's not bae with the emoji eyes on Facebook.
Hey, that's fire.
That shit cold
That's
though.
what I was gonna put
I
on the
threatened to
shirt,
sue that
that's
nigga then.
fire.
That is how
That's
the
fire.
because that's how the shirt should be. Baby.
Thank you. See, he was bae that's not bae. Now he BD. Sounds like a promotion to me.
BD sounds like something you catch and you can't get rid of.
See,
Technically, she
he
did.
went from BTNB to BD. TNB.
BT
It's like when every year they add a new letter onto the lesbian and gay community.
the produce
The
section.
lesbian and gay community.
It's the
Yeah.
produce section.
How you just gonna separate the lesbians from the rest
So
of them?
while I was at Pride Fest last year, and I actually
Well, no,
said that's
because
what
I
it's
didn't
called,
feel like
they
going through
accepted
the
it.
whole fucking alphabet. And what does it start with?
There's a number in
L.
there
It
now.
starts with lesbian. So clearly they're like the stars of the show. They're the David Ruffins.
If they the stars of the show, does that mean the T closes it?
No.
Would the T be the opening act?
No, well, because remember there's a Q and a plus sign.
Yeah, but if you go, there's more stuff that goes on behind the plus. Those are like the D leagues of. There's a 2C in there or a 2S, something.
Bunch of dog
when I
shit.
seen a number, I was done.
Well, he is something she caught and now can't get rid of. Ain't that the fucking truth?
He in more than one way.
Listen, and it's so funny because I had all of these jokes about, well, if it's a girl, he go be a single. Having two girls already and what I've been dealing with, he would definitely be a single dad. Because now
Well,
let's start off with Ree. Ree is about to be 21. Okay. 21. As a black mom, Ree does not understand how good she has it to have me as a mother. Because we know in our community, even if it wasn't us specifically, we all know somebody who had it real fucked up. I mean, as motherfuckers wasn't even out of high school, they wasn't even graduated yet. And they had to provide for themselves. They had to buy their own school clothes and shoes and supplies and all of this shit because they got a job. It's like, damn, motherfucker, I'm still your responsibility. As soon as they got a job, they had to start kicking in on bills and shit.
Yep.
As soon as they turned 18, they had to get the fuck out.
Yep, because you messing up my Section 8.
Yeah, and it's like you
No,
are
for real.
turning 21, and the only thing you pay is your cell phone bill, and you just started paying that a couple months ago. And it was mainly, and it wasn't even because of Ree. It was really because of my mom.
It's always her.
Because my mom was always playing me about paying me my money back. So AT&T came out with split pay. So with I used to have the phone bill on auto pay with my account information in there and shit. It was so bad. It got to the point where like, because you can't have auto pay and split pay at the same time.
Right, you got to do one or the other.
Yeah, I had to give up my auto pay discount. And I think the auto pay discounts were like $10 a line, but we got like 6 lines.
That's a lot of lines.
Yeah, because I got 2 lines. Mama got her line.
two
Jelly got her
phones,
line.
one for the
And then
front,
Ree
one
got
for
2
the
lines
back.
because she got her phone and her iPad. So 6 lines total. And I was like, fuck it. We turning it off. So with the split pay, every month now when the bill is due, I designated who pays which line. So I pay for 3. I pay my 2 and jelly beans. Mama pay hers and then Ree pays her 2. I'm still paying the insurance and shit for everybody's phones though, because they don't split that.
Right.
So every month, each person who's, paying whatever, they get a text saying your portion of the bill is due. This is how much it is. This is the link to pay it. So that was the only way to get motherfuckers to start paying their portion because I got sick of that shit.
Okay.
So you just started doing, I think the first month I did, that was like February. And it's, May. So you've only been doing that for a couple of months. But it's like I couldn't qualify for like stamps and all that shit because they count Ree's income.
Right.
While you were
That's
in
excellent.
school, you didn't have to pay while you were in school. The amount that wasn't covered by scholarships and grants and all of that shit, I was paying out of pocket each semester on every month because I was on a payment plan. So I was paying every month out of pocket for you to go to school. After you said fuck it, it was less than 3,000 in student loans that was taken out.
No, that's not bad.
Right. So, and I did that for a reason. I'm like, well, if I pay whatever out of pocket, that'll lessen the amount of loans. But my agreement was as long as she graduated, I was going to pay her student loans back.
Oh, so the minute that didn't happen,
Yeah, now you're responsible for your own
slide
shit.
that bill right on over to you. It's on her either way it goes.
So,
Because it's going to hit her credit report.
well, it was going to hit her credit report, but it was going to be deducted
positive.
from my account. Me
Right.
paying it. Because it was to a point where like, so once she left school after her freshman year, I stopped the direct deposits. Every 2 weeks, I had money going from my paychecks into her account. You live here rent and bill free. I'm paying for your school. I'm trying to help you out as much as I can because I want you, when you do decide to leave the nest, I want you to have a nice cushion to where you're not immediately struggling. I know how that was, right? I had to get out of my mom's house because it was like, bro, I'm not going to stay in the house with this nigga. I got to go. And then it's like, you pay your fucking first month rent and your security deposit. Now you scraping by and shit because you spent the bulk of your money up front just to move in.
Right.
And it's like knowing the amount of money that she has saved. I made sure that her credit is up there. Like, you were set.
Oh, before you go any further, because I'm going to forget later, PBVs are opening up and they picking people. So make sure you check her shit.
Oh, I changed it to my email.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, I took it out of her.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when you was
No,
talking
it's-
about, yeah,
I appreciate it. Yeah, but she has this thing where because she works a lot.
shout out to her for that. though.
She'll pull doubles. She do all that shit. So she will definitely work. She about her money. But she's so stingy and inconsiderate when it comes to the household. But she's very generous with these hoes.
She out here taking advice from Noah.
So
Because that's why.
yeah,
Because he be on the same time.
yeah. So
Same time.
she don't want to contribute or help with nothing in the household. But it's like Mother's Day set me off.
Generous with these hoes.
This whole day. And I waited. Cause like Friday night, I spent the night with baby daddy that's not bae. All Saturday, because he knew that he had to work Sunday, so he took me out. We did everything. We did a lot of stuff on Saturday. We spent the whole day out kicking it on Saturday. And then Sunday, like that morning, we was kicking or whatever until it was time for him to go to work. Then he took me back home.
Right.
So Ree wasn't even at home anyway. But by the time I got home, she was there. And she has this thing where like, because she's mad that I'm having a baby.
How you gonna be mad? You
Right, this
grown.
is my house and this is my pussy. What you mad about?
I mean, for a while that pussy was paying the bills.
Man.
So by definition, that pussy ain't bringing no money in.
So it's like you walk through this motherfucker with a chip on your shoulder with an attitude and shit. You didn't even say Happy Mother's Day.
Damn,
So not only did you not like buy me a car, get a bitch a sausage biscuit, you didn't even say Happy Mother's Day. So I called her out on that shit. And I'm like, you walk around this motherfucker like you got a chip on your shoulder, like you mad at the fucking world, like you can't speak or do nothing. And to know everything that I do to put in place for you to be successful and shit, like it pissed me off. And I've never been at a point where like I've never wanted to put my kids out of my house.
Till
That's
today.
yeah, that's not the kind of parent that I wanted to be. And it's like I'm at a point now where it's like if you got this much of a problem with me, like because this baby gonna be here regardless. you can go. Like, I'm not telling you that, get the fuck out and calling you all out your name and all that shit, like a lot of other parents would have done by now. But you not finna be in my fucking house with this attitude like you run shit. You think you got the biggest dick in the house because you a lesbian. I can pull some shit out of my closet. Quit playing with me.
Unfortunately, we've seen it.
Yeah. Damn, I'm gonna have to move it out and put my baby shit in there. Had I been using it a lot more, I wouldn't ask.
Lies. Lies. Because if anybody has you fucking hypnotized, it's that nigga.
I know. We talked about that this weekend. But
That's your person.
it's just it's wild, man. Cause it's like to have a kid who is, well, I mean, she an adult now. You have never had to struggle. Even when I was going through shit, like, I mean, shit got bad, like disconnection notice type shit. Knowing that she had all this money sitting in her account.
I think that's
I never touched it.
That's the bogus part right there. When you got that bread and you could at least do something. Like, here, Mom, I know I planned on moving out soon, but use this to at least. Like, does she know that she was struggling?
Everybody in the house, that's what pissed me out, especially
Okay.
like my mom. So
What
it's
your
like,
mom gonna do though? Let's keep it honest.
what you mean what she gonna do? She don't pay nothing every month.
That's what I'm
so she
saying,
got
like,
a fucking income. She
Do
could have helped.
How?
She get disability.
How much she get?
I think the payments now are like, this year I think they went up to like 1,400, and then
Oh no, she should have been gone.
but then they take whatever out for like healthcare and shit.
She could have been in somebody's low income.
Yeah, but it's like, even then,
I'm sorry you going through this.
I never went, because I have access to everything. I never went and been like, all right, well, I'm finna take this money out and pay this with it and whatever, and then I pay you back. Like, because what do parents do? They take your fucking money and say they gonna pay you back, and then they don't fucking pay you back.
Nope.
I didn't touch your money at all. I had to figure that shit out.
But at the same time, it's like, Brody, you live here.
Yeah.
You should
And
want
it's
to.
like, yeah, like at that point, it's like it's not me taking from you. It's like, bro, you live here. If I fail, you fail.
We all
because
fail.
you don't plan on going nowhere right now.
You ain't even.
And
So
trying.
if I'm assed out, you ass out. That, like,
And I
don't
think the
know.
crazy
Maybe it's
part
just
about
me.
it, well,
Like,
no,
what
and
are we
I think
stacking chicks
and I think the
for?
crazy part about it was, like, hindsight is 2020, and it's like, bro, what the fuck would you have felt guilty for? It ain't like she was a mind. It ain't like you was taking money from Jelly Bean. She's a fucking adult that still live at home.
Right.
So it's really, really, getting to that point now where it's like,
I think it's because you don't want to be your mom. And
That-
when it,
yeah.
and when it came to the living situation, your mom did things that you don't want to do. So you kind of been like soft coddling them and making them be accountable for shit they should be accountable for,
Yeah.
against their will.
and
And now
that's,
you sick of that shit.
yeah, and I've said that. I said there's a balance that you really have to find between trying not to be your parents, but also not creating a fucking monster. Because now Jelly Bean just broke.
That's it for sure right
Jelly
now.
Bean just broke.
She
But
could pass.
but Jelly Bean isn't inconsiderate like Ree. Like Ree works at fucking Shake Shack.
Don't bring shit home.
When no, she brings shit home,
But it's for
but
her.
she take all that shit in her room. When I tell you this motherfucker can have like 4 or 5 burgers, 3 orders of fries, she coming with shakes, all kind of shit. You would think that she would feed the household, right?
Right.
All that shit be for her. And then a lot of times she don't even eat it. She'll leave it in the fucking refrigerator, and then we end up throwing it out on garbage day because she didn't even fucking eat it.
So she
Like she
basically
putting fries and shit in the
wasting food.
yeah, and it's like,
You live here.
and
I mean, I get it. I watch my little brother do this shit day in, day out, and I just be like, why are you like this? You can say whatever you want about Juan, but I know for a fact that I'm not stingy. Even if I don't even if I know I don't want to share with you, like I'm not like that. Like when I go, like, and I work at the grocery store. If I want something, I'm bringing it home. I got juice, I got cakes, I got cookies, I got pie. And if you say, bro, can I have some? I'm not going to say no, even though you know I don't want to share. I wish you wouldn't ask me.
And it's funny that you grew up that way because growing up, your mama was stingy as fuck.
She didn't share nothing.
She
That's
was
probably why you share.
bro, like when I tell you it can be a stack like this of fucking Capri Suns and you can, hey Wendy, can I have a juice? Girl, I ain't got no juice. Bro, I'm looking at it. And she was like that the entire time, bro. Like even as an adult, but bro, was he just
watching that? It just always look weird.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why would you say, bro? You gonna go to the store and buy some more? That's what I don't understand about parents. It's like you buy all this shit, you put it in the house, and then you want to regulate how the fuck we eat it. No.
Okay. To a certain extent, you gotta regulate some shit because if it's the good shit,
but
you niggas will eat it all up in one day.
You're gonna go back to the store.
Maybe we can't afford to go back to the store.
I'm saying
no, but in this case, they stockpile. Like
I try.
Right.
I try to play devil's advocate.
No, because
their house.
If you see the way my mama shop for shit,
I've seen before.
There is no devil's advocate. That's how I buy shit.
Yeah, because his mom has always shopped like it was the pandemic when it came to snacks and shit. Like, Dad, I'm not even being like
you got to get the sale.
I'm not mad about that.
You got to get the sale twice.
Hold on, let's read this kind of so quick. Tierra said, I think the older kids be low key mad we still be fucking and shit. So now they know how babies are made. Be big mad for real. Nicole said these kids and young adults be entitled as fuck. When you say you have to let kids struggle sometimes, it builds character. They
be upset when they hear Peebo Bryson and Luther Vandross playing in the back room because they know what y'all doing.
That's what Lily be going through.
And it's like, so and
it's Dad, why you got this old
it's been a while. It's been a while since we recorded, so I don't know if this went on during the time like for me to talk about it on the pod. So if I did already, it is what it is. Y'all finna hear it again. Wouldn't be the first time. But Ree spends a lot of time somewhere else. Okay.
Right.
To a point where I was like, damn, does she live here? Does she just come and grab shit and then leave back out? Like, you know what I mean? So one day she got in late from work, and then all of a sudden, like it's like 1:30 in the morning, I get an alert on my phone. Riri wants to share her ride with you. She's finna catch a lift to the place where she's always at. So I get out of bed, roll over, get out of bed, and I go in the kitchen and I ask her, like, bro, like, did you move out? Do you still live here? Like, because at this point, I'm trying to figure shit out because I got a baby coming. If you don't live here,
I got a room.
Yeah. I'm migrate Jelly Bean over there. Baby can have Jelly Bean room. I can start figuring shit out because I'm accumulating baby stuff and it's all like it's in my living room.
That setup makes sense.
Yeah, like I can't put it in the basement because mama's in the basement and all of her shit that fucking needs to leave. I don't have any room in my room yet because like I still got that big ass king size bed and all the shit. I still have to move my room around and maneuver shit. So it's like everything for the baby now outside of like the bassinet and like swings and all that shit that's in my room just kind of like parked. Everything's in the living room. So she tells me, you know, that she moved out. She's like, when I asked her, I was like, did you move out? She do like this. So that was number one. So number two, I'm like, okay, so you don't live here anymore. She shook her head. She was like, that's two.
I'd have said, hey, now
three.
ain't the time to be playing with me, motherfucker.
Well, no. So three.
That sarcastic shit gotta relax.
Yeah. So three, I'm like, okay, well, I'm only asking because I didn't want her to feel like I was rushing her out because I wasn't. It was a genuine inquiry because, like I said, I got baby shit that I'm trying to like, you know, maneuver around. So I'm like, all right. I said, I'm only asking because I needed to know so that I can start making arrangements. At that point, if you was bullshitting, that's when you should have said like, no, I'm just fucking with you. I like, you know, staying at my friend's house a couple nights a week. You an adult. You don't have to be here 24/7. I can see your location when I need you. But no, you rolled with that. So I went to bed thinking that you don't live here. So you know what happened the next day? I called a family meeting. Hey, we don't live here. She moved out. I asked her last night. This is what the plan is. Jelly, when Ree's stuff is out, moving you to her room. Get your shit set up in there. We can set up your new bed and all this kind of shit. Get your stuff out. I got to repaint, do all that shit, whatever I need to do. But then the baby shit going in there. I'm making moves. I'm making plans and shit.
Making moves. Making
So-
$1 moves.
My mom is kind of like, you don't think that you rushing it? And no, nigga, shit needs to happen. I asked her. This is what she said. You act like I put her out. I asked her. I didn't say, well, when you moving? That's different. So Ree comes home this same day. Like, because at this point, like I said, it was 1:30 in the morning when she called the lift. So that morning, like 9:10 or whatever is when I make the announcement. So this afternoon,
Announcement, like you calling in to work announcement?
yeah, Ree comes in the back door. Because again, I wouldn't go take her key. It's like whenever you need to come home, because you know how shit is out there.
Right.
Come home. I'm not like that. Like I said, I'm not putting you out in the first place. You said you don't fucking live here. So she comes in the door. I'm cooking. And it got to a point like I got too hot. So Ree is going, back and forth and shit between the room and whatever. But I knew she had to work that day. So I'm thinking she just getting ready for work. She leaves out. Now, mind you, she didn't say nothing to me when she came in. She didn't say nothing to me when she left out. Like, she didn't even speak.
Oh, what's wrong with your kid?
I don't know, but she really close to catching these hands. So she leave out.
She want the fade.
So yeah, and when I tell you, like,
In a
I
real way.
have never called my daughters out of their name ever. Like none of that bitch hoe, like none of that shit. And I haven't had to put hands on either one of them in so long. Like it's been like a decade since I had to put paws on anybody. Cause they weren't them kind of kids. Like
She thinks she-
after those initial ass whoopings, it was like, damn, like she treat us like we that nigga that's still on. We gotta relax, and they chilled out. So I ain't had to put hands on them no more. But
she think if she wear a do-rag, she could take
yeah,
you.
so I get hot, and I'm like, man, I gotta sit down. I can't stand over the stove no more. I go in the living room. Oh, that's the part I skipped. My bad. So after she left, I started moving the baby shit that I had in the living room into her room and it was like in the middle of the floor. So that moving back and forth that she was doing, I thought she was getting ready. She was taking the baby shit out and putting it back in the living room.
Oh my.
So when I go in the living room to sit down, I see all the shit that I done put in the room back in the living room. So I text her and I'm like, hold on. We're gonna pull this up now. Sorry, we talking about pregnant porn.
What the fuck?
Bro, clear your browser history.
It's only in there because of me. It wasn't in there at first. I looked.
You-
Ladies, when you grab your man phone, act like you wanna find a video and shit. Check your nigga's browser history because you might see some shit in there that you don't want to see.
Very crazy, my guy.
Yeah,
I don't even know
you
how
might
we
find
got
out
here.
a secret.
He can't be into whatever he into. His spank bank is his spank bank.
Bro, there's a man
I
on
don't know,
there's
bro.
a man on trial for the next 7 weeks.
Cause his shit.
Because his browser history.
I
is-
just wrote that on somebody's stat. He was like, I want to. Matter of fact, it was a nigga named Hood Heifer.
it was hood.
He was like, I want to go drunk fucking. I'm like, bro, it's a nigga on trial fighting for his freedom right now. Cause that's what he was on. That's what he was doing.
on.
You gotta relax.
You gotta
bro.
relax. And the crazy part is he gonna be part of the network soon. So I gotta vet this nigga before we sit down.
He out here doing the do what I do.
I need
That's
you to
fair.
relax. Sundays will not be that filthy, my guy. Save that for Tuesday.
Why?
Taco Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Kitties.
So I said, I asked if you lived here. You said no. So why are you moving anything I put in that room? I'm not rushing you to grab all your stuff, but you no longer have a say over that room. You said you live somewhere else now. She said, that was a whole joke, dude. If I was gone, my stuff would be as well. It don't take over a week just to move stuff out of one room. I take a singular bag with me and leave for a couple nights out the week. Now all of a sudden I moved out. Oh brother, laughing emoji.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
no.
why are you playing? Like,
No,
you
what? No,
told
no,
me
no.
you
She
didn't
wasn't
live here.
playing. What happened was she thought that her and baby girl was locked in, that she just gonna be there, and baby girl asked her one day, "So what you about to do?" After she had already told her. See, because the normal lesbian rule is after about 2 times of fucking, y'all live together now.
What lesbians do you know?
No, this has been validated by a lot of lesbian relationships.
Yeah, but I'm like, dude, okay.
So she thought that she was locked in, and baby girl was like, "Nah, you all right, you cool to be around."
Got tired of seeing that do-rag. Get out.
Told her, "You gotta go." Like this, no, we not there yet. I'm not ready for that.
So it's like,
Not
but
this
it's,
kind of
it's
relationship.
it's really at that point where I feel like we're coming to a stage for an ultimatum.
Either come about some of that bread or come about this house.
Yeah. Oh well, on Mother's Day, I told her like rent due on the 1st, and at this point, like she don't have a choice because, like I said, I have access to the account, so set up an automatic withdrawal, or automatic transfer from her savings to my checking for the rent amount because you're not going to play in my face.
So basically, if she don't give you your money willingly, you are
Yeah.
direct
But-
depositing that bitch.
But it's just like I have done all I can to make sure that when you leave, you are set up because I don't want no real parent wants to see you struggle. You have a lot of parents who want you to struggle because they did. My mom was like that.
I don't know why that's a thing.
Yeah, and it's like even when like if you get into like they want to see your kids fucked up because they feel like, well, you gave me trouble, so I want to see this. Because my mom used to do that. Like if I got on the kids for something, she would like try to go over me on some. Well, your mama used to do this, and your mom. Yeah, whose fault was that though? That was yours. I checked mine. You had your chance. These not your kids. So we used to bump heads about that. But yeah, I'm really just at a point where, like I said, I don't want her to feel like I'm tossing her out. But at this point, you're making your own decision.
Hey, if I was you, I'll just go ahead and transfer the mortgage into Reed's account through auto pay and just move in with that. That's not bad. Just
So
let them have it all.
I said, hey, this is it's all y'all. Y'all
Just
got
let,
it.
just let them have it.
man,
At this point,
but it
I'm
is like
start over.
it's annoying.
You're gonna be back at one. Be back at one completely.
Right, 'cause you're a lot nicer than like what the actual
You were a
real
lot nicer than what
world
you
would
used to
do
be.
to you. Like, and that be the crazy part is like, so the one person that got your back and is in your corner, this is how you gonna treat. Because when you get out there in the real world, the landlord gonna kick you in your ass
Oh, you know how
if
many
you don't got his money.
bro.
If you don't got his money, they're gonna put you out.
Bro, you know how many 5-day notices slide across my desk
Right.
every day? They do not play.
And
They
it's
be
so
at
crazy.
the door on the 8th of the month. We didn't get paid.
But the signs were there because Ree, again, y'all know she worked at Shake Shack. So before, Ree was getting, you get dropped off. So that's home to Shake Shack. Then got to drive from Shake Shack back home. Then when it's time for you to get off, got to drive from home to Shake Shack to pick you up. Then from Shake Shack all the way home again. That's a lot of back and forth considering the distance that we have to go. You all the way in the 3rd ward. We all the way up here damn near on Appleton. She was only asked for like $20 a week to put in the van. I forgot we was on Capitol.
I
for a
was just
second.
gonna say, like, y'all act like y'all don't know where we are.
I forgot for a second.
It was the peel off. Like
I-
somebody just got that shit
Well,
stolen
you have
mid-story.
to look at for so long of potting, we couldn't hear anything.
We couldn't hear
because we
anything
were
in the basement.
That's true.
And we were on a street where like you had to literally run into the building for it to be bad enough to bother us.
Yeah, that's true.
But
There was a whole shootout over here a couple of days ago.
she didn't want to put gas in the van, even though gas primarily went to her. I work from home. I am at home 3 out of 4 weeks of the month. And when I do go in for that 1 week, my job is like 2 miles away. If that. It is a 6-minute drive. It is a
Get out my head.
It is a 6-minute drive for me to go to work. So she's like, well, I'll catch the bus, whatever. So then she start $10 a week, I guess, whatever on bus passes or however much they
So
cost.
instead of giving you gas money, she would opt to buy a bus pass
Yes.
and deal with the ups and downs of public transportation.
You have
Willingly.
you have to get up earlier because you have to leave earlier versus instead of only having to leave 30 minutes before you got to go to work.
Right.
Well, now you got to go, an hour and 15 or whatever because you got to walk to the bus stop or you got, the transportation there. So mama, being mama was still coddling her through that. I was like, man, fuck her. So mama drops her off at the bus stop. When she gets off at night, I'm like, okay, that's understandable because, it's
late.
nighttime.
Right.
She picks her up from the bus stop. And now it's like she'll do that. But again, when it comes to that fucking girl, Ree will pay for an Uber to get picked up from home, go all the way towards Brown Deer Road to pick up her girlfriend in an Uber. And then once they're both in the Uber, pay the Uber to take them wherever they're going on their little date. Then Uber the little heifer back home and then come home.
So all this money.
Shorty must got some fire.
Bro, I didn't want to say it because
So-
they're young.
Nah,
But
you
yeah,
got
dog.
some bomb. You got little cuz out here playing the goofball. She got some grade A. That is amazing. That's fine.
My favorite people in the comments. I love y'all.
What T-Neil, what did you tell her to say? Because I want to know what you told her to say, and then I want to know why she won't
I
say it.
want to know what you should say to her.
Well, I think she told me that on Mother's Day. We
I
ain't really
wanna
been home.
know, I wanna
But
know.
We got
Yeah.
London on the track.
so she spends so much money on Ubers and Lyfts.
So with-
Like the if I look
That's
at
what-
her account analysis, the amount
It
of
gotta be, bro.
transportation shit is crazy.
Bro, I'm Ubering to you, and then we Ubering on the date.
I hope, my,
Then I Uber you home.
I hope,
And
my,
Man.
she pays for the date when they're there.
Man, she is taking being a gentleman too far.
I ain't even born with a dick either.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
But-
she taking this gentleman shit too far. She gotta relax.
I hope and I pray.
Bro, the girl
knock
didn't
on wood.
the girl
that
didn't
my
have
niece ain't
a
getting
coat.
cheated on.
The girl does what?
She ain't got a coat. Now,
girl-
yes, we did talk about
Yeah,
that.
the girl
because
didn't
I was
have a
like,
coat.
why the fuck she
Ree
ain't-
didn't even buy her own coat. Mama bought her that coat. She didn't gave a fucking coat that she didn't even buy away to this girl because she didn't have a coat. Because mom saw the girl came by in the coat. And mama thinking like, oh, that's cute. They got the same coat. Not knowing that it's the fucking coat that she bought.
So my niece out here freezing her fake balls off. Cause she can't
Again,
because
take
she
it-
won't reach out to Condelas and get her some fucking coats for this kid. Oh my god.
Taking being a gentleman too far, man. What was my niece doing?
Bro, we felt as uncles.
Damn it, did we?
We felt as uncles.
Yeah, we might not. I don't
Okay,
know.
so we are Brian McKnight because y'all get a fresh start too.
Shout out, man. Hi too. Hi too. Cool. Is that that's still hope for Jelly Bean?
Oh, there's definitely hope for B.
Brian said, I literally know I'm probably overstepping, but everyone will have to get the fuck out of my house and make me laugh my fucking ass off. I'm sorry, not really.
You're not overstepping.
He
Mm-mm.
said,
Uh,
"I gotta get the fuck out."
Nice, Rita. Linda said her girlfriend must be broke as what the fuck. Everybody she date is
You know what?
Yo,
She-
see,
her girlfriend
stop
broke
dating.
it.
How
Her
many-
girlfriend broke his shit, so she ain't got nothing to offer but
Hey,
cap.
Dev,
So you right,
I'm-
Juan.
That
It might
shit gotta
fire.
be
It gotta
fire.
Cause
Cause she ain't got nothing.
she ain't got
You
nothing
don't
to
have
offer.
a fucking coat.
and I think she live at home with her parents. Why your parents ain't buy you no
Why
coat?
you ain't got nothing and you live at home with your parents?
Dog, we definitely felt as uncles.
Man.
Yeah.
I
Hey
blame
Dev,
Montez.
I'm happy that
She
you were
asked
feeling
us
good
for
enough to
game.
tune
She
in.
just jumped out there.
I
and
blame
was-
Montez.
She just jumped out there and started dating hoes.
Because hoes make themselves be known. You mind your own business, hoes come to you.
Yeah, hoes is cool, but now when you gotta pay for everything,
Well, they got like a little. It's like a love octagon thing that it went. She used to the current girlfriend used to date Reed's best friend, or and then was she's friends with Reed's. It's just it's a big ass.
Oh,
It's like
so
one
it's
of them
nasty.
star
so
kinda
so they
things.
just passing it all around.
child out.
so Shorty just fucking the circle.
She just fucking the crew.
Oh, she copied and pasted it. for
She
your tone.
shit. Let me put my glasses on.
Or maybe Mimi's educated ass could just read it aloud.
I'm already here, so I'll go ahead and read it.
Please don't fuck it up, Tom.
Mimi, and it's just that. Listen, you can save that attitude or
Let's
get
go.
the fuck out or on. Nobody's got to deal with you being a Debbie Downer every time you walk in the damn house. I love you, and you're more than welcome to be here. Just not with that bitch ass attitude and wobbly ways. I ain't got my glasses on,
That's a
people.
wobble away, nigga.
Wobble away. Wobble, wobble. Drop it. Shake it.
Cause she's doing this whole shit all the way wrong.
Is she trying to
How
get rid-
many broke hoes do you have to date to figure it out?
The song clearly said broke hoes is a no-no.
Cause I dated one and I got it. Like no more. Never
Yeah, you got something now.
never never again. Broke bitch gave me mine up.
So
That's wild when you say it out loud, ain't it? You got a broke bitch give you mono wine?
it looks like
Sick ass nigga. Yeah.
just this month alone.
He finna die.
So I pulled up the account analysis. Just this month alone for May, she has spent $568.16 on lifts.
Bro, that's like a pay.
Damn, that's a rental.
That's a check.
That's a 30-day rental.
That's my mortgage.
You spent a check.
Woo.
You spent a check. I know niggas making that every 2 weeks.
Nigga, $10 more and you bought a month of studio time.
You spent 500 just in
Ooh, just getting
or
from point A to
wait, is
point-
that just Ubers?
It say travel and commute, $568.16.
Damn, that is you literally went to work just to ride around.
Yo, her
Nigga, you could have
How old is this woman that your my cousin is seeing?
They around the same age
Same man.
because they was all in school together. So they
Yeah,
around
they
the
was
same age.
flipping each other like crazy. Apparently,
That box.
Toss saying she's in a Jerry Springer relationship.
Gee, oh God.
Oh no, I told her she can't give the strap to just any random broad.
she
Swan
swapped
said, "But
straps.
this is getting juicy. I'm too high for this shit."
I said she not in the love
Because
triangle,
so what
she
you're
in the
saying
love
is she's working to pay
octagon.
for lifts. Damn it, because I look and I'm like, the amount that you make, especially like I said, because she'll work. She pull her double, she do all that shit. She
I
she
see
get
why
her
she's
money.
doing doubles.
But it's like
Damn.
I noticed, I was like, you just got paid. Why does it look like your account balance is the same as it was before you got paid? And it's like,
Bitches is expensive.
Damn. You ain't paying.
but so
That's why
you're
she
willing
can't
to
contribute to
spend
the house?
$600 a month in
You
rent.
can pay rent.
And then it's like, so going back to Mother's Day,
Nigga, you coulda
I
got
told y'all
crap.
she didn't get me shit for Mother's Day, but fucking February, I'm looking on my ring cam. A nigga from fucking DoorDash comes. He got a big ass bouquet of flowers and all kind of little candy and shit
That's only like $50 right there.
delivered to the house.
But the point is,
But
You
then,
do the shit for that, but you can't do shit. Yeah, I get you.
but then she gets the shit off the porch, and all of a sudden I get another ring notification. She's taking the flowers and all this other kind of shit, and I see her walking across the grass to go get in a lift to take it to the bitch. But where you live rent free and lay your head at, I couldn't even get a 2-for-$1 Dollar Tree card, nigga.
Maybe she gonna make up for it on your birthday.
No.
I'm trying to give.
Yo,
I'm trying to give
is-
Lisa the benefit of the doubt.
like I get what you going through because I her cousin do the same goofball shit.
That's that generation.
Yeah, and it's like,
It's the same dumb shit. Like,
and
you,
I never wanted to be how our parents were with the tit for tat shit.
Mhm.
And it's like, I never wanted to make her feel like she owed me for being a mom to her, because
No, she
I know
owe
what that
you for living
I
there.
know what that feels like. Like, even now, my mom not getting the fuck out of my house. Like, she feels like I owe her. I don't owe you, bro. I didn't tell you to get that nigga some pussy. You let that nigga talk you out your drawers. That don't got shit to do with me. I'm not even supposed to be here. Bitch, I'm dealing with depression because you fucked. What do you mean? I
Nobody's
don't owe
supposed
you.
to be here.
oh, you talking about
My
Uncle Chuck?
life.
I immediately thought about Pops.
And then it's like, so for those who are not familiar with the story, my mom was ass out, hospital gown, jet mad,
Always gotta tell
waiting
this
on the vacuum.
sick-ass
waiting
story.
on the vacuum.
Because this is her life.
Yeah.
I don't
She
want to
allowed
lie.
my dad to beg and plead to not kill his baby. Okay.
I know you want to kill me.
And she's, she went with it. Initially, that nigga, he proved why she, damn, I'm glad, she ain't killed my baby. Let me show her how grateful I am and be this awesome dad. Well, at some point, she still ended up being a single mom, and I feel like she resents me for it and feel like I owe her that tab. Like, bro,
I mean, you do look like folks.
That's what it is. When you
definitely-
look like the
you
no shit
definitely
ass
look like-
nigga,
you
Bro.
definitely
yeah, when you look
folks.
like the no shit ass nigga, you unfortunately you gotta pay the cost.
bro, and I do. I feel like she ran my tab up because of this nigga.
Pay the cost to be the boss.
I always made sure you was dressed like this and that you did this and that you blah blah blah. I'm like, bruh, I was a fucking minor. That was your job. Like, I didn't. Ugh.
I don't know. Like when I look back at just like how we grew up, man. Motherfuckers was playing keeping up with the Joneses with a nigga who wasn't even paying for shit.
For no damn reason.
Like when you think about it, like niggas wanted to like keep up with the motherfucker who 5-finger discounting everything.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers not paying for nothing. It's always a scam with them.
Yeah.
oh, my
Nothing.
And
my
my
mom
and
wanted
my
to prove
mom
that she
thing
didn't
was
need nobody. So
Yeah.
I don't know half my goddamn family because of that.
mama thing was mama was the baby of all the kids. So mama was all hand me downs. So when she got up and started getting her own money and shit, she was obsessed with material shit because as the baby, your mama have 21 kids and shit. You like, damn, bro. I want some drawers of my own now.
I want some drawers of my own. It's crazy.
And then,
But
you start getting so then her and dad is like, you got the matching eye rocks and y'all got the matching fucking them thick ass herringbones and y'all got the rings and all this shit. And it's like, and she that was the lifestyle that she was accustomed to because that's what she built for herself.
was your dad a drug dealer?
And he was a terrible drug dealer. Oh, that nigga was terrible, bro.
I was
Bro.
being funny, but I didn't know.
No. Hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you. If my dad was a drug dealer, like if you took our family then and transplanted them into these times where women and children are no longer safe, oh, they definitely would have popped us for dog because he was a terrible drug dealer. Terrible drug dealer. Like they had a fight in a parking lot. Like it was, bro, it's a
Why
lot,
is he scraping into the parking?
bro. Oh, he lost. And the dude thought he was gonna fight my mama. Mama don't play that shit. That was like a whole thing. And then Uncle Carl found out because somebody told him, like, hey,
Niggas
he was
named
trying to
Uncle
fight
Carl
Bree.
just don't sound like they up to no good.
Yeah. But now he was a good one. Unc was on his shit. But dad was terrible.
It's a terrible drug.
Yeah. Terrible.
Like just give me goddamn rocks.
And then he left the coke out on a scale in the room with a child in the house.
It ain't even about that, nigga. All it takes is a good cool breeze to come through.
No, it was the fact that there was a child in the house. And I had it in my hand about to lick it because I thought that it was baking soda.
It was
And-
baking soda at first.
And when we because I had like real bad like acid reflux and stuff back then. And they would always, and as much as I hated it, it fucking worked.
It
They
worked.
would make me lick a whole like a handful of baking soda, and whatever's going on, it was nasty as fuck, but it worked. It would neutralize whatever. So I'm
Oh,
thinking,
You was gonna be neutralized, all right?
Yeah,
Bro.
you was gonna be
fucking-
neutral.
You was gonna
Bruh.
be fucking euthanized. This is gonna put
But-
your ass down.
Bruh.
Niggas gonna be on the floor.
and I think that was like the beginning of the end when mom was like, bro.
No more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, bro was a terrible, absolute
Y'all left
horrible
the-
drug. Mama
Y'all
tell me
left the
stories all
coke
the
out.
time.
He kept getting in fights. He was getting
Man.
drunk by the crack. He was getting jumped by the.
And I
crackheads,
remember he
but
had this raggedy ass pistol, bro. It had like all this tape around it. I don't know. Well, you know what?
It might not have been raggedy. It
I
might
was
have
just
kept
gonna say it may have
fingerprints
fingerprints,
off.
but I don't know. It
Yeah. I
like
don't know. The
it was-
hustle may be raggedy.
no, I don't know, bro. It was a revolver.
No, you had to put the duct tape
Wait,
on
wait.
the
You
track
talking
hand.
about? You talking about the one where you flip out?
Spin it. Yeah. It was a little bit. I remember that motherfucker like the back of my hand. It was black. It was a revolver and it had red tape around the handle.
Oh no, that was raggedy then.
No, man, they said that 50 Cent said you gotta put the duct tape around the 38 handle.
Yeah.
Bro, why are you out here with a 6-shooter selling drugs?
It's the 80s, bro.
The
And
six-
with Milwaukee, bro, they have
bro, if you out here with a 6-shooter in a shootout,
you cook. I hope you can run.
hope you a marksman,
Hope you can run.
nigga. Because after that shot, because the niggas on the other side counting. Okay, he already got 4. He only got 2 left.
I mean, maybe you got extra bullets in your pocket, and then
Nigga, you got time to
you got to dump.
even
you gotta
even
dump
if you
the shells.
Which is
even
crazy.
if you drop them 2, you gotta load it so you still vulnerable.
Which is crazy because like one of my pops, like one of his right hand man, like he was a good drug dealer. I don't know why he didn't like do like a master class for my dad, but
a master class.
he
Dope dealer.
like and back then,
The Masonic Temple.
back then, you know how much a 20 was worth to a kid.
This is true.
Whenever he saw me, his name was Jake. He had this big ass dot in the middle, like a birthmark in the middle of his forehead. Never forget. Every time he saw me, he threw me a 20 ball.
Oh shit, that because it kept you out of trouble.
And I was like,
If I drop a 20 every time I see you, that means you're not going to be over here bothering us.
and he'd peel that motherfucker off too, like.
Oh, he had real bread.
He was a good one.
He had the real bread. When you gotta peel it out,
Bro,
real money.
that nigga had the 5.0 with the stack. Like, but yeah. But yeah, that's really where where I'm at with my kid. She gotta go.
And tried to get it.
And Jelly Bean is just, I don't know what the fuck she thinks she Melissa Ford or some shit at this point.
But Melissa Ford drives a Honda Accord.
No, I mean as far as like with the dressing like the video girl and shit like back in the day.
What is she trying to wear?
So we are going on a cruise,
Okay.
and you know, just over what 2 weeks now, 3 weeks.
Oh, she showed you her summer outfit.
Well, she ain't got no money, so who's responsible for buying everything? So I take her shopping yesterday and today, and the shit that she's buying, and it's like we got a letter, well, an email from the school, and the school is like, hey parents, you know, just want to remind you, you know, the weather's getting warmer, dress code, blah 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 blah. And I feel like Jelly Bean contributed to that because
Like, hey parents,
how she leave the house and how she come back type shit.
hey parents,
like,
we just want to let y'all know. Don't let
She
your kids
finds
dress
a
like
way
a
to
slut.
turn anything into a crop top. Like she always gotta have her stomach and shit showing, like she fucking Aaliyah or somebody. So crop top is like at the very, that's like the first bullet point in a goddamn email and shit. So everything that we go for, it's like it's a cruise, right? You want to be comfortable.
right.
It's gonna be a lot of walking around, you know, when you get off the ports and shit. We're going to beaches. A beach ain't shit but luxury dirt.
I mean, you say it like
Sand,
that.
sand is luxury dirt.
That's all it is.
I don't know. Depending on where you get the sand from.
So
Hey man, some of that shit can be pink. That's luxury.
Because I've seen that shit down there by Lake Michigan.
That's not
Yeah.
That's nasty luxury dirt.
because you're going to the
It's-
public side. You got to go to the private side. That's luxury.
I mean, it's still an upgrade from standard dirt.
Blue water, white sand. That's the kind of sand I want. White
Nigga,
sand.
you even know
Yeah.
what white sand is?
On one of them fucking islands.
Where we going? Aruba,
See? With
Eagle
the,
Beach.
with the motherfucking blue water.
Yep.
I'm going to go to Australia where
Hey,
the sand
Rita.
is pink.
If I don't know if you got because I sent an event invite, but I do know that is your birthday weekend. I know your birthday is the next day, so I don't know if you're doing something that weekend to know if you are able to attend,
Delay.
or if you are able to do anything custom and delivered prior to that,
To the
we
left.
can inbox and talk about it. But yeah, so again, comfort, cool, because we gonna be in the fucking Caribbean. And you don't want
Island
the type of
boys.
shit that you don't want to get dirty. Like even just walking through, like kicking up sand and shit,
Right.
like it's a lot. And then it's like if you sitting on the beach and doing whatever, like why are you trying to buy shit that looks like we doing a fucking homecoming?
What?
Because that's her style.
So no, you know what her fucking style is, and I think that's what pisses you.
She's an anime chick.
So yes,
Okay.
bro,
Lily-
you wear screen
Lily
print
is a-
tees and shorts and shit any other time, and now all of a sudden you want to fancy it up. So
Lily do that.
I feel like how niggas feel. It's like, oh, what you drinking, shorty? Do say when she usually drink Mad Dog 2020. That's how I
Damn.
feel as a parent. I feel like
she was better.
now
my
any
guy.
other time a screen print tee and some biker shorts or some shit you cool with, but now we going on this motherfucking boat and you want to dress like you going to a fucking Beyonce concert. Kiss my ass. So
You feel that way because it's your money being spent.
yeah,
So
she
if
was spending
her own money, would you
wouldn't give a
care?
if she was spending her own money, I mean, I would still encourage her not to buy it. I just wouldn't be mad about it.
Gotcha. We just wanted for
'Cause-
clarification.
Yeah, because I would tell her the same thing. Like, and I've explained it several times. I'm like, the goal is casual. So 2 of the outfits that was doing too much, I'm like, you know what? I will allow those just because our cruise, they have theme nights on the cruise.
Right.
So you might have like an 80s glow party one night, an all white party this night. They always do like an elegant night where people can, put on they fly shit and shit like that. They're like theme nights that you can do.
It's so hard about shorts, t-shirt, flip flops.
When
Bruh.
that's what you
It's a
wear all the
motherfucking
time.
boat.
They don't know. They're trying to be special, bro.
It's a motherfucking boat, bro. Like
I'm
in the
on a-
middle of the motherfucking summer.
I'm on a
Yeah,
boat.
so
on
it's
a
like-
motherfucking island. Like, what are we doing?
I'm
What's
on a
wrong with your
boat.
children? They all fucked up.
They built different,
Thank
bro.
you.
They all crazy.
They built different, bro.
Yeah, so it's like the shit that she been trying to get. Princess, she just excited to go on vacation. She was excited to go to Cali. You know what the fuck she wore? Adidas t-shirts with matching Adidas pants and fucking Adidas slides. What's wrong with that for the fucking cruise?
Nothing.
You in a whole
That's
other
how I
country.
dress on a Tuesday. I'm dressed like that now.
I was gonna say that's what you got on now.
And I'm like, and I'm not saying like she can't.
Comfort, nigga.
I'm not
got
saying
my
like she
Adidas
can't wear
walking
dresses and
shoes.
shit. Cause me, I plan to pack nothing but sundresses, shit that is comfortable around this motherfucker, and hopefully shit that's in the color brown so that I can wear my Yeezy slides the entire fucking trip because they're comfortable to walk in.
I was
Yeah,
like, I
see, I
hate
fuck
you.
with it.
So it's like
All right, give me a present.
when we went, there were
I can't do it.
I wore shit that was comfortable, like even like the jean shorts that I had. It was like the stretchy kind. It wasn't like the rough kind of jean. It's Cali though. That's regular. She don't get a stamp for Cali. Man, look.
It's true.
You was out here dressing like John Cena.
No. No. I was girly with mine. But that's the thing, and it's like this is your time to shine. You always want to wear fucking crop tops and shorts and shit. You can do that on a cruise. But no,
Nah, she looking for the niggas. How old is Jelly Bean?
she about to be 16.
Oh yeah, she definitely trying. She's
That's what I told them on Facebook. I said, bro, she is trying to dress like she trying to find a nigga to pay her bills, and she don't even have bills that she pay.
She needs somebody to buy her
She's
lunch.
trying to be ahead of the game. Look, she found out that there are people out here like her sister who will spend $600 to get to you. So she's trying to get in where
She's
she
trying
can
to
fit
be
in
on the
now.
opposite
She's
end
trying
of
to be the
what
other
Bree is
side.
doing.
Right.
And you know what? And it's funny because Ree, as long as she got a clean ass, mouth, and face, she don't give a fuck what she look like when she leave the house. Ree look like she homeless. I told them, I said she got an art hobo
Hey.
look.
She got that from her mama though.
No,
There's been days you didn't came up in here.
nah, that's like me. I'll throw on like
I
hoodie,
think it's a
sweatpants.
big difference between
No.
being comfortable and how like
no. Ree is like, it's like, bro, you're not gonna iron them. And with me, when I wear jeans, I don't wear jeans that have to be ironed because they skinnier, they stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
she won't match.
uh,
She'll be wrinkled. she don't give a fuck. Like she put that scarf on.
Bro, I get it.
We get it.
We went to the movies. Now, me,
Pre talking about she almost reported my page for calling her art hobo. That's what she looked like.
She do
We
like.
went
I
to
mean,
the-
that was a perfect
Because
description.
it's like a cross
We-
between it's
we-
like a homeless person and a hippie.
we went to the movies one night. It's me, and the girls. I don't know what Rhea's wearing because I get me pull up, I hop in. When we get to the parking lot, everybody gets out the truck. I just look at her like, "No, what? What's going on here?"
No, she ain't like Lynn off Girlfriends because Lynn at least look put together. Rhea just be like,
I just wanted to know why her shoes was tied so tight.
it's like
She was choking the shit out her ankles. I didn't get it.
I'll take artsy hobo over emo.
She
though.
dressed like J. Cole.
I'm okay with that.
Rhea dressed like J. Cole.
bro,
But
Rhea.
when you dress like,
but he
Rick-
rich though.
But
What
when
is
you
what
dress-
is she doing?
apparently she rich too because she can pay for $600 Uber trips.
I bet they go on nice dates too. I bet Rhea be
Bro,
doing
if
some,
you paying
Rhea be doing some
$600 a
fancy
month
shit.
in Ubering and you ain't going nowhere but to Fatty Patty and some shit like that,
You know, now
I bet
because
you take her to up down.
because I know like
Whirly bird.
your daughter's style, because I've seen the get up and what she wear. Like do you ever like have you ever met her?
the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't spend the night
Because
before.
What she
I'm-
look like?
I'm very eager to meet the chicks that my little brother be humping on. Cause it's like I know your swag, bro. Like you
Corny is in now. You know
it's
that,
not,
right?
not even him being corny, because I'm corny, but it just be like little shit.
No. He's a different
Tom,
level of corny.
You're not listening. It's little shit that I feel like I yell at my little brother about that like since he started getting some ass, he be on top of it now.
Yeah, Kiva, you late.
Like,
She said, "I believe it when I see it."
yeah, everybody said that.
Now you see it.
Yeah, I just be trying to see what like. I'm like, bro, you don't get no haircuts. Like,
They like that shit.
I just be like, what kind of hoes do you like?
They
You
like that shit.
Yeah, Reed. Every time Reed leaves the house, and the only time she looks neat is when she has on her work uniform. Other than that, it looked like she got dressed in the dark out of a dirty clothes hamper.
Which he probably did.
she be wearing hamper jeans.
Hamper jeans. I blame him for that.
Yeah.
Hamper jeans.
That brief moment in time he stayed there, she picked up that
And
habit.
she got that white. She were like, I don't know.
Ree like dirty Air Forces.
I was just gonna say that.
She like dirty Air Forces.
That's the thing now.
Art
though.
hobo.
They selling them now.
Right,
they
like, that's
selling
the
them like
thing now.
I'm never finna pay you $120 for some shit that's
Okay,
dirty.
and now she don't fuck around about her hygiene. Like she got like she would spend all this money and shit for like all her face shit. She got all of this
She got a
oil
sup-
pulling shit
she got
for
a
the
Sephora
teeth
card,
and
don't she?
like she got all of this shit. She cleaned her body like a motherfucker. It's
But
just-
she looked
for
like she
clothes.
didn't.
yeah.
I hate these
Was she
niggas
like
in our
this
family.
before my ad?
Like, but she's always been like a little on the odd side.
I hate what our little ones are growing into.
Dog, let them look.
Because it looks weird.
Bro, we
And I-
all used to go to the club in call center clothes. Everybody has their phase where something just don't look right. Let them eat.
Nah,
Just
it's,
let them eat, man.
It's weird though.
Just let them. That's not meant. What we say. That's not your bag. Do we got to talk about the big T-shirt era?
Nah, that was nasty.
Exactly.
Dudes wore wood jewelry.
I did too.
So y'all was disgusting people.
Dashikis.
That was what tone? You've been outside forever. You have. Just admit it, bro. You've lived through some real fucked up eras.
Like, and then
No, some of these eras just overlap each
but it's
other.
because like
Because the gangster rap
because Rhea is
and the
just
wood
like
jewelry era was the same time. Believe it or not.
Rhea is just like the scene from the Player Head as well.
Damn.
Whereas she wore underwear with dick holes in. So
We could never do the round table game show.
yeah,
I'll be out. I ain't gonna win a single one.
No, and Jelly Bean is the complete opposite. Jelly Bean is very vain now. So it's like Jelly Bean almost made me punch her in her shit
Like one of the clueless
last
chicks.
week
Welcome
because
to
she
welcome to being a cancer.
because she missed the bus doing her fucking hair.
Oh no, that's crazy.
That's Lily and TT.
Like so first of all, it's the day before.
She's a girl.
She
though, man.
tells us that
She's
she
real
got a
girl.
fucking a concert.
Oh yeah, she gonna do her hair, bro.
So I'm like,
We was just talking about that.
why
one.
you didn't say nothing? Cause you like you don't look ready to go on the stage, bro. Like cause at Golda they let them wear their hats and shit all day.
I forget beans go to go.
So I put this on when I don't feel like gluing my
Right.
wig down.
right.
So that's how she'll do. But she got one of her old wigs that she bought that she never wore. She washed it, conditioned it, parted it, did all her shit. Like, cause she does an amazing job of like installing. But it was like she was up at 5 a.m. and I guess the wig hadn't like fully dried yet, so she was doing her shit or whatever. But instead of
Put that shit in the microwave?
just take, because I told her, I'm like, well, push come to shove, you can just take one of, because we got a million of these around the house. You just take one of these and just put it on over. They can't tell. And then when you come home, then you can do your hair or whatever for the rest of the week for school. She doesn't do that. She takes the full time to do a wig install in the morning, knowing that she has to catch the bus.
Well, at least she's guaranteed that the hustle when she get out of school.
Then she like,
Pay for wig and start being.
and now she's into like, she putting her own lashes and shit on now and doing all this kind of. So it's like she's really, really like she's stealing my makeup and shit. She probably like, oh, bitch, you been crusty. You ain't been using it. Give it here. Like, I don't know, but
she stole your whole
she's being a girl, man.
She's being
She's
a girl,
16.
right? She a teenager.
which is fine. But don't miss no fucking bus doing this shit. You don't get yourself to school, so when you miss the bus, that means that I have to get up to make sure that you get to school. So now I'm mad and I want to punch you in your shit because you have a school bus for a reason. So now, because you're missing a bus, that means that you're missing class time.
But did that wig eat down? Though?
Yeah, it did.
Facts.
That's
Mm.
what-
Right.
That motherfucker,
You know,
ate,
that
that
mother-
motherfucker
man.
ate down.
She did her shit.
That motherfucker was laid.
She did her shit. Woo. But no, I'm like, well, and that's the thing. Pre said this 2025. These kids cruel as fuck. She gotta have it together. But that was the thing.
Right.
Her wig been shot for weeks because when you wear a lace front too long, or like if once it gets older, that motherfucker start you start getting the Sherman Hemsley up top.
That's crazy.
But
Got the George Jefferson.
nobody know because she wears a hat all the time. So with her
Wait,
having
she
this-
got a ball spot?
yeah,
Oh God. I thought you was lying.
no, I'm serious. I'm serious.
What is wrong with you? Your kids now you talk about them like this here?
Not her hair. I'm talking about the wig has a
Oh.
bald spot in it.
Oh, okay, that's different.
That's why I was saying the lace. Like after you combing through it so long, the friction and shit, like it'll start
You can't
coming out
just
of the
glue
lace.
some extra pieces on it?
Yeah,
Put some tracks on
yeah. So she had some wigs around that were brand new that she had like ordered that she never got around to wearing. So once she did it, it looks amazing. Like it looks like her hair. You can't tell. It's just the point
it.
that
How does a broke
you
person
knew-
order a wig?
you knew. I don't know, because I didn't give her the fucking money for it.
That's what I'm saying. And you just told me she broke. So how the
She
fuck,
nickel and dimed her way
how the
too.
fuck she get a wig and you out here buying vacation clothes?
She don't like side parts. She only want to wear middle parts. And me, I'm not a middle part person. I am a side part person. So if something does end up going, but I can always change it. But I always have
That's
to
the
have
style,
a
what they
left
say,
part.
bust down middle part and it's black.
Yeah.
The young girls say that.
All right, look, bro. I don't even pay no attention. Lily and TT got entirely too much hair right now, where wigs are not an option for them.
Yeah. So it's like she been stressing the fuck out of me with these outfits for this trip because it's like, bruh, at the time that we would be in international waters, you will still be 15. You ain't 16 yet. You won't turn 16 until we come back. And
Crazy.
I be feeling like you be thinking that you finna be 50 Cent in the club type shit when you get on this boat.
Go shorty. It's your birthday.
She's gonna be all up in the teen club on the boat.
I did preset take her to Discovery. So at first we went to Akira. Now I know Akira is expensive as fuck, but I wanted to get an idea of what she was kind of like looking for her style. But this motherfucker, when she picked up, it was like a $60 skirt, and it was a hippie skirt. And then it had a shirt that came with it. That was another, 30, whatever. So I'm looking, and then I'm like, I come home, and something just tells me to like. So I go on Akira's website and I find it, and I do a Google Lens search. So I find this outfit on another site. The complete outfit is $68. They just wanted $60 for the skirt at Akira. But then I dig a little bit further. Amazon got the same fucking outfit for $23.99. The full outfit, the shirt and the skirt. But I found her a skirt at Akira. I mean, Discovery that she liked, so she just scrapped that.
I'm like, why would you get this shit from Amazon then?
But yeah, because she was like, oh, I'm fine with the skirt that I got from, what's her name? But yeah, so in the past so she has spent $254.96 in Discovery within the past 2 days, and then another $104.50 at Rainbow.
How many outfits?
3.
Don't piss me off, bro. Don't piss me off. Because when we first went to Discovery yesterday, there was a total of 8 items that were purchased.
Okay.
I wasn't hawking her during the store. I was just letting her, figure out her shit. Because Discovery is one of them stores, they don't have dressing rooms. So either way, I'm like, well, I'm going to have to prove, whatever. If she can't fit it, whatever, I'm going to have to bring it back either way it go. Because she has to take it home to try it on.
Right.
So we get home. 3 of the pieces, like it's only it was 7 for her because I had to get one thing for my mom. So out of the 7 items you bought, 3 of the items was for you to piece together one outfit, and we finna be gone 8 days.
Told you, bro.
Bro, I done DDT'd the shit out of Jelly Bean.
Bro, y'all know that Ben Affleck meme with the cigarette nigga.
Cause nigga, we bought 7 items out of the store for you to put together one fucking fit. That is preposterous. Is that a word? That's a word, ain't it? That is preposterous. What the fuck?
This is why I love the fact that Lily and TT loves Five Below.
Woo, I'm so glad I'm a dude. Cause what
Jelly Bean
nigga, your
used
shoes
to be that way. So hopefully you will transition into 2 hobos like Ree.
No. You gotta remember though.
Cause
Lily
Jelly
and
Bean
TT,
used to be
one
chill.
of your girls like to be a girl. And ain't that the oldest
they both
one?
like to be girl. Well, no, yeah, Lily definitely likes to be a girl.
Yeah, I
but
feel
she's
like
also
Tiana
part of
just kind of like.
Gianna is becoming very hobo. She don't even like to put socks on her.
See, and you have the same identical signs as this motherfucker over here.
Yeah, you know what? That is true. Because the hobo is a Scorpio.
Yes.
No,
And-
Bree
and
said I
girly
Google
girl
image
is
search
cancer.
everything before I buy it.
But
Sound like she should be
I
done
got the
shopping. How long?
advantage,
Yeah, we're going on an 8-day cruise. We got 3 ports.
She got one outfit.
That was yesterday,
For 8 days.
bro.
That motherfucker better be a transformer. That one outfit better do everything.
Remember that episode when Marge kept altering that one Chanel dress she found at the thrift store?
That was,
Bro, we gotta have some fucking needle and thread on Carnival Mardi Gras.
I got an advantage.
she gonna turn it into a crop top.
He said, that's me though, because what's the problem? Well, the problem for her is she ain't got no fucking job. Broke ass nigga.
Lily's family, all women. So they always taking care of the girl. So that's 1. 2, Lily got a weird, unique style. So she has no problem finding something that works from a thrift store.
Bro, I miss the days. Remember when Jelly Bean used to try to wear them cowboy boots with everything? I miss that.
Those days are long gone.
They
She's
big,
a teenager now, man.
Only time she putting on cowboy boots is she going to a Beyonce concert.
That's what the fuck she trying to dress like she doing.
Maybe she trying to tell you something.
This
I was
ain't
like, bro,
Texas.
you are not Selena Quintanilla, bro. Put that shit back,
Selena Quintanilla.
bro.
She trying to be Selena Gomez.
Melina Martinez.
Like, bro,
Who's that girl that played Wednesday? Jenny Ortega.
Jenny Ortega.
I'm just over it.
Yeah, but you gonna start all over now.
and they know how much I don't like to go shopping anyway. I don't like to shop. I've never liked shopping, even when I was a fucking kid. I've always hated it. So having to shop for someone else who not even spending their own fucking money and they're not getting it, like I have not only stressed Casual, I have given her examples of Casual. Y'all know that Will Smith meme when he be like,
Yeah.
that was me in front of outfits, bro. She would still go and pick up these glittery ass fucking dresses and like cocktail dress type shit. It's like, bro,
It's just beans.
you are not going to a mixer on this boat.
Says who? She gonna find her way into
Says
somebody.
regulations that she can't get in.
But
She gonna find her way to somebody's
as
lounge.
like, okay, so serious question. As you navigate your way through motherhood, and now that you have done it twice and finna do it for a third time, do you understand now why certain parents or just in general life, they don't really give kids individuality? Because when I try to let you be yourself, you do far too much.
Look, you've been playing The Sims with these
Now,
two.
when I was doing it for you, everything was cool. I walked in the room, I laid out the clothes. This
I
is
should
what
have sent her shopping with Shantae.
This is
Because
what,
Shantae know how to make cheap look like it's fucking luxury. She know how to budget and do that. That's what I should have sent her with.
Use your
that
use your resources.
right? Because folks are coming out. I'm like, that's nice. Looks expensive. Oh, this
$10.
$30. That's all. That's all I spent, bro. $30. I was like, God damn, you a thrifty motherfucker.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
They want to know what you having again.
oh, you know what? I told everybody that I was having another girl. It's a boy this time.
Is the name still staying the same?
It's a boy. Having a boy.
I feel like you lying.
Is the name still staying the same?
You trying to fuck his life. If it is a boy, you trying to fuck his life up out the gate?
So
Life would be so rough if you a nigga and that is your name. But at the same time, by the time he's 15, he will have a rep of don't fuck with him. Because he whooping it.
oh, he's gonna have that anyway.
Because if that was my name and I was a dude whooping niggas.
Or you just the coolest nigga in the building?
Nah, you still gonna have to whoop a few niggas. Because somebody gonna try you if that's your
Nah,
name.
man, this generation a little bit softer, bruh. They more understanding.
Yeah, it's perfect for me now because I ain't gotta go through this shit later on again.
I don't know. That's a different bag you got to deal with.
What?
though.
No, it ain't, because this one has a dad. Going over with your daddy. Going over with your daddy, bro. Mm-mm.
You-
Go with your daddy.
It was so flagrant, but it was funny.
It was accurate.
That too was like
We-
spot on.
Collectively,
So, like, when it
we
could, like-
can't play the
So like all
round
that
table
all that sneakerhead shit and all of that ain't my bag. You got a dad.
game. And you got plenty uncles.
So that's not my
Is it
thing.
really a boy?
It's a boy.
You seen the peen?
That's a lie.
It's a boy, bro.
It's a lie. That's cool.
When these cameras on, we can't believe her.
Wow.
I'll ask you when we cut the camera off. See what happens.
Damn.
Right. When the camera's
I said I
on, you
can't be
can't believe
trusted.
her. Can't be
You
trusted.
cannot be trusted.
Yeah, but I really, really, really just
Whoa, it's like a dream come true.
Damn, that's a
Just
full blown
wanna be
reset.
say I love being a boy mom. I don't need another me. You know, like I think
You can still have another you in male version.
yeah, because Ree's a lesbian, and I mean it's kind of like having a son.
Can we just wrap this shit up?
What? We ain't even play videos, man.
None, man.
We don't need it. It's
We
been a
sick of
fucking
your
therapy
shit.
session.
Right. Like we understand you need to get this off your chest.
We have to talk about.
Yeah, we got other stuff. Like the transitions around this place is just horrendous.
No, man, it was needed.
What time are we at?
Like 1:30. Not even
I was
that.
gonna say it's
That
not-
that
I
what
don't
we
know.
just did is its own fucking show.
Right.
I feel like we need to cut the shit off,
To start the intro
start over again,
Start the
and
intro
come back with
over.
the happy shit.
No, we always got to end on a happy note. We don't want people angry, depressed when they go to bed. That's bad energy.
He got a point there. You have weird, wild ass dreams when you go to sleep on bad energy, or go to sleep after eating chicken.
I just smoke, so my energy's never bad.
Preset, I agree because my son is me, but it's okay because he ain't a crybaby type shit.
I don't need nothing.
Yeah, I,
Cool,
like
cool little dude.
Coolest
I just, I
No.
you know,
That was wrong.
no,
No.
but I told everybody like for years, like after I had Jelly Bean, it was always like, man, I want to have a son, I want to have a son, I want to have a son. But it was like thinking about it, like I don't know what the fuck to do with a boy.
That's what I said. If I wasn't gonna have no more kids, because
I don't know what to do with a boy. Like, I don't like- And being quite honest, like for me, from like what I've seen, like because I had this whole plan about all of these girl things, because it's like when you look at girl clothes, they damn near have a whole store full of shit, and then they just throw the boys over in the corner with like 2 racks.
boys don't
It's-
be having shit.
That's because boys are wearing girl clothes now.
It's not the infants.
No, that should all just be unisex.
So for me, it's like the cutest boy clothes. It's like does it always have to be a Nike outfit? Like
yes.
it's always like a Nike jogger outfit.
Get them some shit with some teddy bears on it.
But it's
Teddy
just
bears are
different.
cool.
It's not that they're not cool. Like, you know,
I fuck with the Care
your
Bears.
animals or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, see,
But-
look, you even know the Geranimals.
I'm just saying.
The backyardigans. Come on, bro. Don't sleep on my nigga.
But that's usually what, like, they don't put
can
a lot
hide
of
a lot.
effort into
Huh?
designing
You
the
can
boy
hide a lot.
clothes, is what I'm
do.
saying. They don't really put a lot of effort into designing the boy. Like, when you look at the girl clothes, it's like, even if it's shit that I wouldn't dress my daughter in, they actually have girl clothes where it's like, damn, that's like a mini fashionista type shit. Like, they actually put them in some shit. But then it's like the boys, it's like they got them barbecue sandals, and it's like they dress like little they dress them like little mini Cedric the Entertainers.
They do have barbecue.
Yeah.
They do.
What are you
See,
talking,
you don't know.
what are you talking about?
The little the sandals the Africans always be having on.
Ah,
With the strap that go around your head?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not. Nike sells some sandals like that.
I know they do.
it's the fact that they never put lotion on their feet before they put them on.
Because they don't care.
Them shit's Velcro, too.
Because that's a waste of money to Africans.
That's all you hear.
If we done got to the point where those are your sandals of choice, they live on dirt roads. They're not gonna put no.
If you see a super dark dude with like the silk shirt with the khaki shorts, he definitely got the shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
I
it's
feel like
like
they all
And his feet ashy.
I swear
And
they
he got
sell
the
them all
gold- He
together.
got the gold chain on.
so like we were in the store today, and I was seeing
Which is
stuff
at
like
my
as we were
brother.
going by, and I was like, dang, like this boy stuff is real. Like it look like little miniature old man. Like he gonna be, you know, like you take baby pictures with a spatula type shit. Like I don't know. It's just they
You
do
just-
boy clothes
you
so
just-
much different than girl clothes.
He's just destined to serve women. That's all we put here for. It's destined.
Yeah.
Boy clothes.
I hope you had a happy birthday. Look, pre-time on some, I'm gonna buy him a pair of barbecue sandals from Children's Place because that's the best place to get them from. They
Please-
the barbecue
Hey,
sandals, dude.
please don't put my nephew on barbecue sandals.
You kind of got to, because they ain't got too many other choices.
I would rather folks
You
just
either-
get him some Nike socks.
You either got to get
He
the
not doing no walking. We carrying him everywhere.
you either got to
Put my
put on
man's
them,
in some socks.
you either got to put on them
Don't-
soft bottom white
Don't
shoes.
put my man's in barbecue sandals, bro.
You either got to wear them
I
Gerber
hope
shoes.
his daddy don't stand for no shit like that.
We talking
I'm
You
a
know
purposely say, like when I know, like,
daddy is. He probably bought them already.
well, no, he
Suspenders and shit.
doesn't know until officially Friday.
Give my man some Yeezys. Yeezy slides.
Why?
Why would you want to get him barbecue sandals?
Why I want to pay $80 for a pair of shoes that you only can fit for 2 days?
Because why would you put my man's in barbecue sandals?
And then they had so there was a set today, right?
Don't care.
There
We
was a
don't care.
there was a set
Socks.
today. It had like the little plaid shirt with the little shorts and the socks and like the barbecue sandals and the little fedora hat. That's what I'm saying. They dress
What
them like
you
little
trying to
old
do? Get
men.
the questions?
No, it would be.
He
It would
going to
be.
jeans supper
I was
club.
gonna say, nigga, that's ARJs.
He going to jeans dressed like that. He for sure looking for the 40 and up.
The nigga in the catfish lounge.
I said suspenders and shit.
My nigga
Yeah,
at
it's
Savoy.
just- I told you like Cedric the Entertainer,
Some
man.
boys
He was in
is
that
crazy. He had Tap One.
shit. And boat shoes.
Remember,
Hey, hold on now. I gotta wear boat shoes to
you
work.
remember Tap One, Mimi?
Hey, they coming for the bitch though, straight from
Jamaican
the
in.
Anybody dressed like that drink Pabst Blue Ribbon.
No, Pre said it wasn't hard for her to shop for SJ, but now all he want to do is wear Crocs. He used to be flying shit.
Yeah, cause y'all,
Crocs
I
is cracking.
hate Crocs with a passion.
They motherfuckers so comfortable. We was out mother like, and
Right,
neither one
man.
of us got.
Garden
And I
shoes.
you know what? But that's the thing about baby daddy's not bad. Like we are so comfortable. Like we don't have to glam up to do shit. Like our entire Saturday, like we was just out. Just both of us had on Crocs and shit. We was just kicking it the whole day.
I hate Crocs,
just-
dog.
We was kicking it,
Why
and we
you
had so
hate
much
Crocs,
fun.
though?
They are so
Why do you
comfortable.
hate comfort?
Bro, it's not dog. They're my gardening shoes.
Okay, well let a nigga garden.
I
Like,
said
I
shopping
smoke
at
weeds.
Giovanni's for newborn clothes is wild.
shopping at Giovanni. Yo,
Them infant clothes should come with Brute.
Bruh.
the original Old Spice
Man,
before Deion Cole got a hold of
I
it.
remember I got some Brute for Christmas when I was like 12.
Bro,
Yeah,
it was
I-
in my house.
man.
He was playing with it at the stove.
Right. Yes. She said, and then they be the same colors, green, blue, and tan. So one of the things I saw today, it was like
Crocs.
a navy blue, but it had like the salmon color, like it had like a salmon color like belt and something on it. Like it was little accessories. But then it's like even salmons, it seemed like it's just for old niggas.
shoes for kids.
No, I fuck with the color, Sam.
No, it's not that. It's just it seemed like it for a baby, it seemed mature as fuck. Like
Sam, for sure.
it's like bro taking his fucking newborn pictures and he already got a loan out. I don't
Like,
know.
oh, what's that?
Right,
that
like,
white
what-
baby.
What happened to like baby blues and like that stupid ass split pea green?
But that's what Pre's saying. Like it's always the same colors: green, blue, and tan. That's it.
Man, you can find some oranges.
And then it's like, but with the girls, you got the
brown.
pinks, the purples, the yellows, the orange. They do so much. And I should have took a picture because we were in Marshalls today. We was looking for. I was trying to get some
Let's see what Cole. got.
seeing if they had a thing for some luggage for me.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh,
real quick?
speaking of Marshalls, y'all know what I bought today?
What'd you buy?
I bought a cane that has like it folds out and turns into a seat. So I'm taking it on vacation with me. So if I get tired and need to sit down, I can just fold my cane out and turn it into a chair. $20.
Bro, there's some old person out here who really needed that.
Well, they ain't had
They should have got it first.
They ain't had
They
20
take them time to get through the door.
Appreciate it. Gives Easter. But yeah, like when I tell you, it was like an aisle and a half of boy stuff, and it was all blue, tan, green. And then all of a sudden you go over, and it was literally like, you know how on the TV show, it was like, la, and it light up.
So let me.
That was all
Look,
girl shit.
look.
And it was like 4 aisles
So
over.
what? It took you 41 years.
Oh, babies are us.
No.
Coles.
41 years and 3 babies to realize they don't give a fuck about niggas.
No.
We get on the internet and scream it all day that y'all don't care.
No,
And y'all tell us to shut the fuck up and stop bitching. But it took you and some baby clothes to realize
They don't
that
care,
y'all don't fuck with us.
they don't care about
It's
our.
fucking crazy.
They don't care about our
no,
mental
it's
health.
just no. I've always felt
You
like
talking
that.
about that pea green.
I've always felt like that
Yes.
about. I know I've always felt like that about boy clothes. Like they don't really give them a lot of variety of stuff, and it's like
Bro.
unless it's like
It's really a
when I see boys that are
a
dressed like
bucket
really
hat.
really cute, and
Bucket
it's
hat
not
is
like
crazy.
the teddy bears and the giraffes and shit.
Yeah, man, put me
It's
in the
all- it's-
zoo.
It's Polo or Nike or like something like that.
Like little infant outfits.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Polo and Nike pretty standard.
yeah.
Or some order little Jordan.
And they'll put them in a Nike outfit, and then they had a little bracelet on them and a little hat and little
Stop
Jordans or
putting
whatever.
hats on them damn babies.
They need
They
hats.
need
nigga.
that, bro. They got crater caps to worry about.
No, it's not even that. It's like nigga, they
Let my ball spot flourish, nigga.
no,
No.
nigga. It ain't they bro. They need their body temperature regulated. They can't
Right.
do that shit like we
And
can.
you gotta protect the soft spot.
Put a Scully on them. Stop putting them stupid ass fucking
Those Scullies don't
hats
stay
with,
on.
hats with the brim on it.
Let them have a brand.
Cummer's
Keep it
Closet
good.
finna rebrand as Kids R Us. I'm doing pregnant porn
Oh, that's nasty.
That's a terrible trend.
because I can charge $50 a month for that.
We was so good for a while.
I can charge $50 a month for that. Niggas is freaky when it comes to pregnant women. It's crazy.
Niggas is freaky. Period. There's a
It's
whole nigga on
crazy.
trial because of that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Pregnant porn is. How are you into that?
it pops. Like niggas is really into that.
Okay.
Because
well,
because
those
back
are the
when
barbecue sex.
back when I was like really
Nah.
active,
Them nasty, bro. Nobody want to wear those.
back when I was really active, I remember I told y'all we used to be in those retweet groups where we would retweet other people links to get them traffic for their content. And sometimes it was pregnant bitches
I
in there.
just don't see how this is appealing to people.
Yeah,
It's too intricate.
and don't let you be lactating. Oh, they love them titty squirt, milk squirt videos.
That's too much. Like you got a baby in you, and
I
you,
said
let-
$100 to watch your mucus plug.
and you letting this nigga pound you out raw, dog.
There are pregnant gangbangs, believe it or not. Not even just
Where do we draw
regular
the-
one-on-one
where-
pregnant porn.
where
There's
can we
pregnant
draw the
gangbang.
line before like, all right, your freak bag way too deep.
They're literally pregnant gangbangs, and it's like,
See,
and then you wondering like, bro, so is at least one of them the dad, or is this just all new
see,
queens? Like,
Tom, when you of age freaky, bro, is such a wide open world.
I don't want nothing to do with this, bro. This is nasty work.
of age is crazy.
Why is that such a shock?
Hey, but you know
Niggas
what?
need to be of age freaky.
But it ain't no different. There have been plenty niggas. There's probably niggas watching right
Topless
now
cats don't look that
who have not somebody who is pregnant. The main one calling everything kinky, I feel like he didn't probably knock somebody mucus plug loose.
Who, me? Nah. I draw the line.
No, I'm
somewhere.
talking about
Oh.
this nigga.
You can plug is crazy.
Look,
Pre said a gangbang is OC. Baby head go come out looking like a can that been kicked around.
that's nasty. Like, bro, getting gangbang while you like 6 months is nasty work.
Yeah.
You lactating, they jizzing on you.
No, they got baby Oxfords.
That's crazy.
And I can
Dressing your baby like that, you gonna come out.
Bro,
with
that's
a
definitely a nigga who do taxes.
not a rutabaga. Pre, please go to bed.
First of all, I don't even know what a rutabaga look like.
No, but
That's wild.
yeah. So, but no, I'll
Give him some Nike courts.
everything will be officially released on Friday about the sex of the baby,
Dog gonna be hitting cartwheels.
and
They got some Nike Air Max.
it's so funny because I did like I was always like, man, I want to finally have my boy. I want to finally have my boy. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, really don't want them pissing on my seat. And we got a nice thing going with all girls in the house. Not having to change that dynamic would be nice. Because once the boy is in the picture, it's like shit is different.
Better buy that nigga a little
What's gonna
unit.
be so different?
Everything.
What is everything?
Like, I don't. It's just when you were used to having all women in the house, because you gotta look at Pops ain't been there in what 4 or 5 years now. So, well, I guess when he does finally get out and come home, it'd be like, hey, you take that nigga in there and show him what to do. Like,
nasty. You take that.
You just gotta chalk up all of your experience with you holding other people's dicks while they pee, and then you can show them how to hold his.
Because okay,
you
so
got
this-
enough sex toys, just throw the strap on. And,
no,
no,
'cause
that might confuse them.
no, because okay, so this is my thing. Like, so look, Pre said Shay piss everywhere. I hate it. But when you first potty training them, like, do you teach them sitting down? Do they sit down with a wiener like I don't know.
I got.
I don't know.
I mean,
Because
this is
out of
what-
all the nephews that I have, like, I wasn't around for like a potty training part. It was like I've changed boy diapers before. And even then it's like
Yeah, man, you gotta make sure you don't get doo-doo on his nuts.
and that's the thing. And it's like and it's like, boys,
Can we get to these
What-
videos, please?
I know that y'all
Can we get to these videos?
have sensitive nuts. So even like tapping with too much pressure fucks y'all up. So it's like I don't want to be trying to wipe his balls because it's doo-doo on it and I press too hard and fucking stomach up or something. Like, I don't know how this works. I don't know.
Mimi,
Luckily,
it's a baby.
luckily,
Just wipe like normal.
luckily.
Ask these questions before you leave the doctor's office.
Well, no, like, well, you know what? The good thing is dealing with
Excuse
the
me,
boy.
ma'am, how do I take care of it?
This is something where parenting comes in. That even though I've been a parent longer, he would be able to teach me because he has a boy. So
Teach you how to
Just
wipe the
worry
doo-doo
about
off the
cleaning
nuts.
him
Yes.
when shit's everywhere. That's that.
because fucking with me, I a baby bidet.
Nothing wrong with that.
Can't squirt water up the baby's ass.
So, no. Clean the baby.
Pressure wash his nuts.
You're right.
You was just worried about wiping too hard. Now you just go pressure wash him.
Not like
What the fuck,
nigga ain't gonna be on full speed.
man? He gonna ruin folks out the gate.
Or you gonna be tough as leather.
Tough as li- he already gonna be light skinned, bro. He can't be
We don't know that. He can come out my color.
You're not that far off the light skin spectrum either. So you're not as close as he is.
tough as leather. It's crazy.
Dog.
Tough as shoe leather. Oh wait, what
No,
Jay? What
Sarita
Jim Ross
says-
is-
I have him aim at Cheerios.
What? You
Oh, okay. She's taught SJ sitting down, but he naturally stands up. Yeah, see, that's like little boys and shit. Like, bro, don't bring me no motherfucking grasshopper, no shit, because I'm punching you in that fucking like.
when
bro.
you say aim at Cheerios, we throw Cheerios in the toilet.
In the toilet. You
Oh,
put him in the
that
toilet and
makes
you have him aim.
But they
Tiger-
move around. That seems like it'll make more of a mess. Because Cheerios don't stay in
No,
one spot. They float. Because
Right,
they do
but-
that in a bowl of milk.
But you want to aim at the
But you want
water.
to aim at the Cheerios.
Right. So it stays.
So at least if
in
you
the water.
aim it at the Cheerios, which are floating in the water, which trying to teach you where to shoot the piss.
Stay in the water. Also, now that you got a boy, just lift the toilet seat up. That saves you a lot of problems.
Nah, because there's some grown niggas that miss.
They just be drunk.
Or high.
Mostly drunk.
Or it'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning. And pissing without your glasses is crazy.
Post nut piss. Ugh.
Pissing without your glasses is crazy business.
First of all, how can you not aim? But you know what? Never
Bro, I can't see it.
I said never
You ever be
mind.
asleep and then turn the light on fresh out to sleep? You can't see a damn thing.
My
Your
eyes-
eyes gotta get adjusted. But you gotta pee. So you really not worried about your
supposed to
eyes.
put your hands in the bathroom first, turn the light
You're
on
trying not to piss on
before
yourself.
you walk fully in there.
Yeah.
Niggas be like, as long as I ain't pee on myself, we good.
Well, I don't know. Like with my pops in the house, like by the time he gets to that,
Oh, he definitely
Asian
gonna need
be
them
around.
barbecue sandals then. If you gonna be kicking it with pops.
yeah.
He probably gonna make him a pair out of a gator he killed.
Folks, he gonna be rough as a bitch hanging out with.
He gonna catch one of them rabbits.
Imagine being
He gonna
10.
catch one of them rabbits in the backyard.
Imagine being 10 and knowing how to put a water heater in.
Hey, there's some handy 10-year-olds out here, bro.
You gotta be doing some shit.
There's some 10-year-olds
He
with
gonna-
life skills.
He gonna be 15, country as a bitch.
Gonna be 15
Yeah,
years
turn my
old,
baby into
being
a
able
grease
to
monkey.
build an
Hell
alternator.
yeah. I mean, but don't do he like have an affinity for cars? No.
Like
Besides wrestling, what else does dog like to do?
his baby mama.
You know what?
And with that said, I'd like to thank everybody for coming.
We
out.
are not done because we got to talk about this shit.
we
So-
done.
Imagine being suicidal, right? I know this transition wild, but imagine
Yeah,
being
what up?
suicidal and you jump off the Golden Gate Bridge.
and live.
Well, you live because they sick of niggas jumping off the so
put a
it's
net.
a safety net down there. So not only do you take the L because you know your plans was foiled,
I feel like they should arrest you.
bro. They charge this nigga $35,000 for rescue fees.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to kill yourself that bad, then you definitely gonna want to do it now.
Bro, charging me $35,000 because I didn't want to be here no more.
To
It's
live.
crazy.
To live. To live.
That's
But that's
wild.
a good idea. Why Milwaukee don't do that? Put a safety net under that fucking home bridge.
They put that gate up.
That's
You
what I'm
saying.
saying. I thought they,
They
put
a
up something
big-
that you can't.
get up. You can't get over there now. They put a big ass gate up that you can't. Mm-mm. And because even if you try to scale it and you get to the top,
Yo,
I think
imagine.
it's either like extra spiky or it's got the barbed wire on it, so you can't do it.
I know that we probably shouldn't be making light of this,
No, we here now.
but we're here now. Like, imagine,
He
like,
survived though.
but imagine, like, you stood there for like a minute and a half,
Yes, 35K.
and you got like your coldest Batman like monologue off that, like, just between you and God, and now you jump, and there's a safety net caught you. Like, damn, I thought I ate that one.
You told me you didn't see the net down there.
I thought I ate down. I thought I was coming to you, God. I left the voice note and everything.
When you looked down, you didn't see the net. You didn't see something that looked like a net.
Maybe he thought he was gonna overshoot it.
He said, got you, bitch.
Now, because I mean, if that was the point, I think I'd wear like a windbreaker or something so I could catch a little height on it.
3,500 to save you.
No, 35,000.
35 racks.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. Just
Nigga.
take me to jail at that point.
Nigga, that's
35
Cause-
racks.
That's
Cause who
a Lexus.
paying that?
That is a Lexus.
It wasn't no 3,500. It was 35 racks.
Hey, damn, now you gotta go to work. What it? I mean, but okay, so you was already trying to kill yourself, so life wasn't really worth living. You think I'm just not gonna find another way to do it after you charge me 35,000 to
You know
save
the
it?
fucked up part? What if the whole reason why he was suicidal was because he was having financial trouble?
Yeah, the state of California just fucked that up. But they got to get their money back somehow from them fires they just had. So that makes sense. 35,000.
Like, that's good. Like you could have lost everything and
That's-
all and been killing yourself because you was in debt, or maybe you know what I'm saying.
Well,
and then they like and
Welcome to hell now, motherfucker.
take this 35K.
Bankruptcy.
Can we please
No.
talk about Jared Shaw?
Who that
Who
is?
is that?
So Jared Shaw is a U.S. basketball player who was arrested for drug smuggling in Indonesia.
I heard about this.
He can't be in the NBA.
So the crazy thing about it is,
What they got over there in Indonesia? Ain't that like a part of Asia?
Indo.
so former NCAA basketball player Jared Shaw, he's 34, was arrested in Indonesia after allegedly ordering THC candies from Thailand.
That's pure.
Yeah. But Indonesia has some of the strictest drug laws in the world.
I can see that.
Oh yeah, it's like
Literally, he's facing firing squad
But
for smuggling weed gummy.
shit.
So,
He think he Brittany Griner.
Shit.
and I'm like, have we learned nothing about niggas not knowing the laws of where they got? So,
Look, bro. it's a
you
whole-
are in a place with literally the strictest drug laws to the point where you can face life in prison or the death penalty.
Fire squad.
And you was like, you know what? I'm gonna order some weed candy to share with the team and get it mailed.
Well, you got it.
Well, maybe he figured because it was. Did you say it was candy?
No, he knew it was
Yeah.
THC.
Maybe he figured because it was candy, it would have been undetectable.
No.
Hey, what are the natives of Indonesia?
So,
That shit ain't supposed to smell like
bro,
loud.
it was
Supposed to smell like
132 pieces of weed candy.
For all that, he should just actually.
So
That's-
then on
that's
top of
not
that,
the
he's been
recommended
banned.
law.
He's been banned for life
Well, he's about
from
to
the
get shot.
from the basketball league, and now faces a possible life sentence or the death penalty if found guilty. And over there is the firing squad. So getting popped because you wanted to get the team high is wild. Like no part of you decided to learn what you was up against if you got caught with all these drugs over there. Like, bro, Brittany Griner was detained for how
What?
long?
What? You know what's crazy? Other countries probably could choose to like have a heart and just be like, bro, you're not from over here. We just get the fuck out. Ban
Bro,
for life.
niggas hate Americans.
Don't come back. Right.
And you give them a reason.
that's
It's like how we tell black people don't like you already know cops hate us, bro. Don't give them an extra reason. You know niggas don't like Americans. And you was like, you know what? We should be cool.
Why didn't you just get the recipe? You know, just get the recipe and then come home and make your own.
So the Associated Press reports that about 530 people are currently on death row in Indonesia, and most of them are drug charges. Bro, it ain't like most of them is like rape or murder. Most of the people on death row is on death row for drug charges.
That must got that fire over there in Indonesia.
That's where Indo comes from.
So the country last
Well, we
carried
put
out
that on the bucket
executions
list
in
on
July
Amazon.
2016,
I wasn't
including
trying to.
executing 3 foreign citizens.
I bet they be happy as a bitch when they find out that the nigga they finna shoot is American.
So he was arrested at his apartment on May 7th. After the airport police raided his apartment on suspicion of drug smuggling.
So, who
So-
snitched?
Airport police told the outlet that it had
Somebody he
received a
didn't let in the
package.
party.
Nope. Airport police told the outlet that it received a package sent from Thailand to Shaw's address, where they found 132 pieces of Delta 9 THC cannabis candies.
Hey,
So wait,
what's
he's
Delta
in
9 hit
Thailand?
before?
He admitted that he ordered it.
So he
He
in
white.
Thailand or he was?
No, he's in Indonesia. He ordered the weed from Thailand.
And he's from America.
Yeah.
You're a jackass.
So, and he told the police he ordered the candies for his teammates. So he admitted to ordering it.
No, why would you do that? He don't see. He don't want to.
Damn, NBA got a G League? I thought D was the end of it. Like,
The D League is the G League. It's not the D League. Call it the G League.
okay.
Rebrand. Rebrand.
What the fuck? You finna go down further down the alphabet. But yeah, he's played in the Indonesian basketball league since 2022, following several years in the G League.
Well,
But
I
the
can see why you smuggling drugs because you're not good enough to actually make a living playing basketball.
Yeah, but his team immediately fired him for a breach of contract following his arrest. And he's been banned for life over that charge.
Nigga, he finna end his life.
No, they finna end
Yeah.
it for him.
So
Right.
now, although cannabis has been decriminalized in Thailand, where he ordered it from since 2014, Indonesia again has some of the world's strictest drug laws. So in the past, the country has carried out executions over drug charges via firing squad.
Can you imagine what your day is like when you know?
And it's so hard to feel sorry for him. Like, I won't say so. I feel bad that you can get clapped over weed. But at the
Delta
same time, it's hard to feel bad because you
You do-
fucking dummy.
you
Well,
knew the
see,
law.
we can't say that because Delta 9 is considered to have the highest potency or in potential for abuse and is not acceptable for medical use on any federal level. So even the feds be like, nah, nigga, that shit's not legal.
But he knew the rules of the country.
Thanks, Bree. Good night. She said, good night, y'all. Mimi, let me know if you want blue or brown barbecue sandals for the baby. One
Brown. Gotta be authentic.
I told you put my nigga in some socks.
Brown.
Black
authentic.
socks. Preferably.
But yeah, it's pre saying people think they can outsmart stuff or be the one to get away with stuff. Right. That's like even when people be going through all that to smuggle weed on the cruises and shit. I'm like, alcohol is different because it's like alcohol not illegal. They just, they confiscate whatever, but it's like depending on where you at and you trying to like smuggle drugs and shit, like even when it's legal for states, federal still don't fuck with that shit. So I'm like, international waters.
And you know what would be funny? For some odd ass reason, people seem to think that they're the only people with the internet. So you make a video on TikTok and a tutorial on how you smuggle shit onto a cruise ship, and then when you get to the cruise ship, motherfucker is showing you your video and saying, hey, either you give it up or you got to get off.
Thank you, Pre. She said you can get weed when you get off the boat. It ain't never that serious for a high. It's giving junkie. And that's what I said. And it's like when people smuggle
So why
alcohol.
these niggas is junkies though?
Yeah.
I resent that.
No, that's for real. But it's really, really crazy because like Juan said, like they will give a step by step. So one of the guys went on he posted a video because on his Instagram story, he went posting all of this shit about the weed, the loud, whatever they had. And somebody sent it to the cruise ship. They saw that shit. So they came knocking on the door, did a certain, and they confiscated all of the shit.
Yeah, bro, you're not finna be on here fucking up my experience.
Like,
Hey, look, people snitch. Understand? Because they don't want you fucking up their experience.
I hate when people try to compare weed to alcohol when it's like it's different, because if I'm sitting here and just say I have vodka in my bottle and I'm sipping, that's not doing anything for y'all. But I'm pregnant. If y'all was sitting here smoking weed and shit,
You
that
get high.
affects me,
You can get high
not
too.
just y'all. So it's like I don't know. I don't get it.
Me drinking only gets me drunk. Me smoking weed could get all of y'all high. That's what we just saying. Like,
And then you have people like they go out and they on their balconies and shit, and then it's like somebody next to them smoking. It's like, it's not that I care about people smoking weed, but it's like I don't smoke, so I don't want to smell that. I don't want to go out and smell like weed and shit. Then motherfuckers get to pat me like, bro, that wasn't me. That nigga just had that good shit next door. Like, bro,
Again, you fucking up my experience.
eh.
that's why I like edibles.
Britt said,
It's
you are not
only
above
my-
the law. How many times do motherfuckers need to be reminded and made an example out of?
It is
That's why
only
it's hard for
my
me to
problem.
feel sorry for him.
If you ever take a trip
Like,
down that
I can say that it's fucked up that drugs is enough to get a nigga, lit up and shit.
Gee. Can you imagine if that's on your docket at like 6:30, and that's all you can think about from the time you wake up? Is like,
Because they blindfold you, don't they?
that's nasty.
I think they blindfold you.
I mean,
they?
but you
Anymore?
should be. Like, I don't think you would want to see 100 niggas shoot you,
And it's like, yeah.
because that's just overkill. Because I'm pretty sure one gonna land a headshot.
No,
You don't have to keep emptying the clip.
No,
My body is no longer here.
Pre-said, I hate having to smell it. There's a whole family of people smelling like it at Chuck E. Cheese today. I was so annoyed.
yeah, because it gives you a headache when you're not prepared.
Yeah, and it's like now,
Damn. Sorry,
It's-
because I seem to be people. But that's cool.
And now my baby high for no reason because y'all don't know how to spray cologne before y'all come in here.
Nah, don't do that. I'd rather you just smell like weed. Because once you start putting shit on top of it,
Nah, bro.
that's extra disgusting.
yeah.
Don't come in here smelling like
But
that.
no, yeah, I don't have a problem with people smoking. Like me, I prefer edibles. That's me.
Me too.
I have when I do like cones and shit, but it's like it's not a like when as soon as opens her room doors, like it smells like nothing but weed, and I hate it. I hate it. Do your room smell like weed? Because if not, then you need to text her and tell her how to not do this.
I don't smoke in the house.
She don't.
There's the candles that I have, like the one I have in the front area.
Mhm.
That's an odor eater candle. So
Oh,
literally, you can light
okay.
it, and it
So-
absorbs the smell.
Okay, so if she keeping the weed in her room, it's confined in there. My weed is more in an open space because I keep it downstairs in the living room behind the
No,
couch.
it can't be that because my living room don't smell like weed, and I got it in that jar.
I do got a jar that make it not smell.
I keep a jar too.
I think it's just because like after she smell like her clothes and shit, when she got like it's embedded in that
She
shit.
just leave her
Until
clothes
she
where
washed.
it is.
Right.
So whatever she just
Preset, I just think it's trashy as fuck. I hate it. It's a place and a time, especially as a woman. Don't get me started. Yeah, and that's the thing. And it's like,
Nigga, I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm playing skee ball high. Don't fuck you, prick.
Sometimes I feel like you.
I'm playing all the games high as fuck.
and it's fine when you don't carry it with you. Like, it's not a smell that's like,
An acquired smell.
yeah, like I think only people who like really, really smoke care for the smell because they're used to it. And it's like when that's not your thing, it's like,
It's not
And you
your
know what'd
vibe.
be crazy? Like, I feel like maybe because I'm a pothead, like I don't smell it no more. Like when people,
and that could be another thing.
like I be sitting in the living room.
Preset, fuck you too.
I be sitting in the living room chilling. No walk downstairs, like, God damn. I'm like, I don't look like what you think. He's like, man, you smell like weed. I'm like, bro, I don't smell it. I don't smell what you smell.
Yeah, so that be my thing. I hate to have to be in the middle of it.
Nah, pre, we playing skee ball high. We gonna do the little basketball game high. And I think Chuck E. Cheese still got like the Simpsons 4-player. Simpsons 4-player for cracking.
Yeah. And then it's like, say we going somewhere, and for whatever reason, motherfucker get pulled over. Motherfucker ain't smoked none in the car. But because you were in my car smelling like weed, they're like, oh, well, we got probable cause.
That's true.
Like, bruh, because you, like, so now I want to punch you in your shit.
Unnecessarily being fucked with.
Because now you got me in some shit because you came out smelling like something that I don't even do.
That's true.
Why my mom texted me asking about buying a PlayStation for Mikey for his birthday?
I ain't never known a powderhead to just, ooh, damn, bro, you that coke loud. Like, the fuck?
Now, because motherfucking cokeheads be in the corner doing some other shit all jittery.
No, coke kids be the life of the party. Crack kids be in the corner all jittery.
Pre-say it definitely causes unnecessary negative attention. Yeah, and it's like,
Damn,
and it's and being residual, like you being around a motherfucker who smoke all the time. Then it's like I go to work and my shit smells like weed because you dropped me off. Like, bruh, I can't walk in here smelling like this and
Yeah,
shit.
I used to have a coworker that used to get in trouble all the time like that. Her boyfriend would be smoking, and she come in smelling like her. I was like, hey, fam, go get some cherry blossom or something.
Yeah, so and that's the thing, and it's like that's what I don't like. You drinking don't make me smell like alcohol.
That's how it was in that car used to smell. I used to hate it when he was like before I became like a heavy smoker.
Who, Jay?
No, Pooh.
Oh.
I used to hate when he would give me rides to work because like he could pick me up completely sober. Ain't had a blunt all day, but because you smoke all the time in this car, your car just smells like weed. So sitting in here, and then when you get out, you smell like weed.
Yeah,
So
it's
now
like,
I'm
bro,
walking-
I was just. I remember Bad Boy. That shit gets in your clothes and it stinks. Yeah, so that's why I don't think people understand. Like when they defend it so much, it's like, bro, no, it's that residual shit can carry over to me, and I'm not even the one smoking. If I'm over here drinking and minding my fucking business and shit, like you not gonna start smelling like fucking gin and juice.
I don't know if you get
It's
too
me.
close. You get too close, start breathing on a nigga. Now I smell like vodka tonic and shit.
Shut up, Doug.
It'll hit you here, but you ain't gonna go home with your motherfucking hoodie like, damn nigga, what was you drinking? That shit loud. Like, no.
That shit loud and crazy.
That's how I feel about chicks who wear too much perfume.
Man. And that's another thing, Pre. I've been around like going to a school and a kid walk. I'm like, did the motherfucker smoke a weed in a backpack?
Keep on.
Now that
keep on.
7 a.m. being that loud is crazy.
Trauma, bro. They got trauma they're dealing with.
No, I'm talking about Craig Montessori when I was taking the kids to school.
Oh,
It's not high school, but it's like because they didn't got out, like you said with Pooh, pops, uncle, or whoever dropping them off and shit, and
Right.
shit to mama sometimes too. And it's like because they in the car and get out and they walking by, they look book bag and shit. Little Timmy don't know no better. It's like, bro,
Little
you
Timmy
definitely finna get called in the office with
Right,
CPS.
Like you just sitting in the backseat eating fruit snacks. We went to Starbucks and everything.
And I appreciate if one of my kids smell like weed, we would have to have a conversation respectfully. Yeah, like cause you gotta be careful with that shit. Cause it is. It was certain people. So I'm like, no, I'm okay. If I needed a ride because I'm like, where I'm going, I can't get out smelling like weed, and I already know what it's gonna be like. I can't do it.
And I wonder.
And I wonder
But yeah,
if you
Tone.
know which one? The one indoor or the one outdoor?
So before we go, there are 2 videos that I found really funny. They're not related to anything. They were just fucking funny to me, and I felt like I needed to share them because I ain't been on air in a while.
We should have shared that UPS video I put in the group. Yeah, I laughed for like 30 minutes. I just went back because I was like, "How? Where did you fuck up?" At?
Pre don't piss me off. Pre talking about I definitely don't enter places that smell like weed or old chicken grease. remember whenever we was getting ready to go out, it seemed like Dad would always
Wanna
fucking
fry
fry.
something?
I used to be so mad, like, bro, you ain't cooked nothing all day long. You had all day. As soon as I get in the shower and I start getting ready and shit, all of a sudden you fucking in here battering pork chops and all this shit, bro. I used to be pissed.
Hey, but them
I would-
pork chops smell good.
I was
though.
I would
I'd be
literally-
hungry.
I would literally try to run through to get out the door so that it wouldn't stick to me. And sure shit to me, be like, you in there frying chicken? Like, bro, just drive. Just let the window down so we try to I can air this
I can
motherfucker
air it
out.
out a little bit.
Cause that shit was crazy.
Nigga,
Weed and old chicken grease is crazy. Pre, who do you hang out with?
you
I have never smelled like chicken grease. I now will say I may smell like weed and some nice cologne, but never chicken grease, bro.
chicken grease is wild.
Now you just be smelling like meat when you come home.
Oh, that's
Yo,
freaky
yo,
as-
yo.
freaky
Ace
as it is.
Vane dropped a new Legion of Doom video about the meats.
I had some ground chuck on my shoe earlier.
Some ground chuck. You
I
came
was-
home with some ground chuck.
I
on
was
you?
I was cleaning up, and when I got done, I was at the time clock. I must
Yeah,
have
I was scrolling and it popped up. Like I don't always see everything. You know how Facebook is and shit. But I was scrolling and saw it. I was like, oh, look at my babies. Britt was like a random shout out to me for chiming in on our podcast last week.
Oh man, I was almost a guest on it yesterday.
So
Or
we
Friday.
already know how
Friday.
we feel about like grown men being slapped is always funny. But this shit just had me just no, because the reaction to this shit, like, can you play this video, please?
Indoor, outdoor.
It's the outdoors, the first one.
Yes, I said the indoor, outdoor one.
Oh, Dre.
Dude. Now,
That nigga stopped and smoked a cigarette.
no, so I want you to rewind it and then pause it right away. So replay it and then pause it right away. So note this man has glasses and a hat on.
And apparently a cigarette.
Yeah, I already lit cigarette at that.
Glasses and a hat. Now go ahead and play it.
Oh, Dre.
Bro, smacking both off at once. And then
And this is a Walmart parking lot.
This nigga checked his fucking watch after getting slapped.
Yo, I don't know how I would feel if I slapped the shit out of you and you check your watch. And then I proceed to slap you again, and then you hit your cigarette.
No, he hit the cigarette before the second slap.
Dre.
See, look, check this watch. Smoke the cigarette.
Dre.
Slap,
Okay, so
slap
maybe
the smoke out of
maybe
it.
he was slapped again for not taking the first slap serious enough that you thought it was cool to hit your cigarette and check your
Pre
time.
said because he about to unalive him. You think he got the tool on him?
He might.
He was a little bit too cool to get slapped.
Bro, you slapped me twice and
Charlie-
I didn't do nothing.
Charlie
I'm definitely-
Murphy said when
I'm
you slap a
definitely
nigga,
I'm
But it's
finna
funny.
read.
somebody gotta die.
But it's funny because he said he was like, you talking like you got animosity or something. That slap definitely has some animosity on it. But it's the guy reaction in the back after the slap happened. Play it one more time.
Yeah, let's watch folks in the gray because he looked like
I think he gave him the cigarette.
Oh, Dre.
Bruh.
My nigga pulled his pants up and
okay. So this looked like this was about to be a jumping.
Like, no, he looked like he was shocked at the slap at first.
But I feel like bro hiked his pants up as if
yeah, bro, in the
if as if
grave.
he was gonna clear him.
Like he was waiting for him to okay, do something now.
All right, bro. That I two niggas would have got shot.
I'm not mad if he would have blew folks out.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
slapped him.
slapped me twice.
Dude, Charlie Murphy said when somebody gets
Somebody
slapped,
had to die after that.
somebody got to
Somebody
die
had to
after
go.
that.
He challenged him to a duel in real time twice.
Bro, there is something about getting open-handed. Like, if you have a choice as a man, would you rather a nigga punch you and knock you out or slap you?
Punch. Because if you slap me, now I gotta see.
How many people see you slap?
Nah, bruh.
I mean, but low key, he might slap you to sleep. So.
That's see, but you see how that just elevated the disrespect.
It did.
The slap is already disrespectful, but now I'm sleep from it too.
Yeah, I'd rather you.
Somebody got to die.
I agree. Britt said there's so much happening in this short clip. So now the next video is funny because
It's Mimi.
yeah, but no. So it's a Walmart video that should kind of tell you all that.
Damn, bro. What?
So
That video was just in Walmart.
right, like that
What
was
is it about niggas in Walmart getting whooped?
I don't know, but that's kind of like the theme. It was funny. Okay, go ahead and play the next one. You know, some people take their job too serious. We've seen it before. Did the nigga go in the cooler and take a Red Bull?
I don't know what he said.
So this killed me because this bitch got aim.
Oh, she got aim.
I don't know if because of how the video shows up on the screen, how clear, like how big it was to y'all.
Did she hit that nigga?
In the head, bro. Her aim is impeccable. She hit that nigga in the head from back there with a Red Bull can.
Red Bulls wild.
Okay, well, I feel like this is fair. He got his shit off. Whatever he stole, he got out of there with it.
Well, okay, she shot some at him first. He returned fire hard as fuck. Now he was close range, and he hit her in the back with it because she kind of hit the little. But then she picked it up and she launched that motherfucker and hit him right in the back of the head.
Oh,
It's the aim for me,
fair exchange, no robbery.
especially
There was
because.
definitely a robbery going on.
Somebody go see this on the security.
Have you ever tried to throw something with back pain, bro? Because he beamed her shit. When you do like this and that motherfucking back muscle flex, that shit hurt.
Yeah,
Britt said, "Run it back." She wants to see it in slow motion.
I can't promise you slow motion, but I'll say that.
So she picked it up, he hit him with it. He beamed her shit. He hit her hard as fuck. You got to look towards his head.
Oh, she got aim.
That little bitch ain't playing. I take no bullshit off you niggas.
The
Is
fact,
she Hispanic? I bet she Hispanic.
Bro, I don't know, but that bitch needs to be in the fucking Major
man,
League Baseball
man.
league.
it'll be
Because
Triple A,
she's Spanish.
bro. That's racist.
I mean, is Major League Baseball not 90%
Bro,
Hispanic?
getting a concussion because you're trying to steal Red Bull.
Mostly Latin batters.
Crazy. And was that dog food? Like, what the fuck was dog even stealing?
I don't know.
Some shit he probably didn't even need.
I don't know.
You
He
know,
prob-
niggas just go to the store and steal.
Bree said, I couldn't be loss prevention. I could never care that much.
No, man, working at Walmart, I've seen some of the craziest shit. I seen a black dude beat up the white security guard because she taking her job too serious. Now, they always, I don't know if it's still the same, but what they used to tell the loss prevention people is that as long as you detain them on the premises, which is basically the store, if you can get them while we in this building, cool. Once they get out of the store,
let it be.
let it be. You just gotta write a report, get footage of the camera. You know who not to let in this motherfucker.
Bree said she probably ain't even worked there long enough to cover that back injury.
Like
Nah.
Shorty ran out the
They might not cover it because she was fucking chasing them and antagonizing them.
and she
And they
ain't
tell you to leave them people alone.
and she ain't LP. That bitch is a cashier.
No.
So you already was out of your jurisdiction. Why you not on your register?
That was
Maybe she was
personal.
back there stalking.
Again, why you not minding your business? I used to see people steal at Walmart all the time. I'm not doing nothing about it.
You were
Bro,
one of
you
them.
was stealing from Walmart. You
were
worked
one of them.
Right, that's why I'm not supposed to do nothing about it.
You were one of them.
Shit.
I said she was mad about that shit.
Especially when they started opening up the like that. She got faded because like they opened up the lawn and garden side of the building. So folks was and like, bro, you asking coworker and like y'all not putting no LP back there. Y'all pretty much just asking us to stop niggas. We not doing that. Not at all. So bro ran out with like a handful of fucking DVDs. Shorty caught him like 3 feet out of the door. He turned around, jabbed her dead in her shit. And then he celebrated on her.
Pre said, what if that was her BD though? He don't look like he was nobody BD. He looked like he was the bottom. No, roll it back one more time and look at his demeanor. He looked like he was the bottom.
Well, I guess the B is covered.
Plot twist.
Look how he walked. He looked like a bottom. It's his little man bun bobbing and everything. Oh, he hit her so hard.
Oh, she got aim.
That shit crazy. Who the fuck was recording?
I cut a regular customer.
Niggas don't prevent nothing. They just pull their phone out.
Yeah, a bottom. That's he moved like a bottom.
From the
They-
top to the bottom.
You know what? I don't think the LBGT community watches this show.
I got hit that hard with a Yahtzee cup. You know how thick. Y'all know how thick the plastic is of a Yahtzee cup,
Hey,
or at
what
least
y'all,
the ones
what
back
y'all
in the
trying to play Yahtzee in the dark?
No, so we was in the dark.
You just said no.
We weren't playing Yahtzee. So we were in the dark, and we used to do this thing like it was similar to how. Remember that one day when we went to El Greco, and I just had my phone recording just everything that we was talking about that day.
Right.
I used to have this black tape recorder, like the old school joint, like where if you pull out the handle, like you can carry it and shit.
Yes, I remember that.
And remember, you had to push the play and the record button down at the same time on with the tape. So we was just playing, and we just used to have blank tape, so we was just recording, was just playing this shit. So somebody had the fucking idea to turn out the light and throw something, and it was all fun and games, and niggas was laughing and playing and shit. And I threw something, but it hit Anthony. He got mad, like we wasn't all playing.
His nocturnal ass probably saw you too
Right.
in the dark.
Bruh.
You know you're fucking bat.
So
The void.
this nigga, it wasn't even hard what I threw.
He definitely was the void.
And he picked up a Yahtzee cup
Yahtzee.
and he beamed that motherfucker like dog did her in the back. But he beamed this motherfucker. It hit me in the forehead.
Bro, y'all sure y'all don't need therapy?
I feel like all you heard was a thud and then somebody go, ow.
No, so it was caught on the tape. You could hear everybody laughing. Then all of a sudden, because somehow he hit me with the cup, but it doubled back, like it hit me twice. I don't know how it happened, but it
bounced off the wall and came back.
no, it somehow it I don't know if it pinged and like double tap or what, but you can hear the double tap. Everybody laughing, and all of a sudden you hear, and I just start because that motherfucker hurt. That cup was thick as fuck, bro. I had a goose egg on this motherfucker.
What if you woke up one day and were able to find all your old tapes and
Oh.
record? Would you sit there and listen to all of them?
No,
Did hit with a Yahtzee.
I haven't even scratched the surface in therapy. I don't need to unlock shit else.
Did hit.
But you heard like, cause the motherfucker didn't shoot it twice. It wasn't a boomerang, but you heard it. It was like, and then all of a sudden I just start crying. And then to make
Maybe
they,
the other sound was
but
you
they
hitting the
kept
floor.
but then them hoe ass niggas like they kept replaying that part on the tape. I felt like fucking dog. I felt like Chauncey, Menace to Society. I want to lay everybody down, bro. Cause why you hoe ass niggas keep playing everybody this tape? Can we play that game at the shower? It's one of my faves.
The cup?
You want to play Yahtzee,
Oh,
or
Yahtzee.
you want to throw the Yahtzee cup at people?
Like, that's not a
Because if we throwing Yahtzee cups, I'm out.
Yeah, shoes. You know, I haven't even figured out what games are being played at the shower. I mean, I haven't had the baby shower in 16 years. I gotta get this shit together.
Yahtzee cups remind me of them red cups from Old Country Buffet.
Bro, like the plastic is so thick. Like, why does it need to be this thick to shake some dice in it?
They dice.
You got to shake like 12 dice for Yahtzee.
Right.
It's 5.
Same thing.
Still
Whatever.
dice.
Well, anyway, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I feel good being back. I feel good, period. Honestly, like it's been a rough ride, like between being sick all the time and always being tired, not having enough fucking energy. So now,
I thought Brooke was in charge of the baby shower games.
Nigga, we do. We just show up. So I don't care.
Right.
Men don't do shit for baby
who
shower.
said why would we just throw the damn cup? Why I just want to fight?
What you mean? I don't want to fight. You would are so Friday they do the pod, but because I was off on Friday, here Tom was like, "Hey,
Thank you.
could we pod?" Tom was like, "Cool, we can pod. You can see your homies." She tried to beat me up because of you.
I was gonna say I'm sure it was justified.
Because of you. She wanted to physically harm me.
Sure, it was justified.
It wasn't justified.
I'm sure it was justified.
It wasn't justified.
Yeah, sure.
It wasn't justified.
You paused, so even you.
I had to
think
tell
about it.
Britt that I knew the rules. 25 feet. I know what 25 feet is.
Yeah, it's definitely made a turn. So like now, even when I get up, I'm able to be up during the full day. I'm not having to, be in the bed all the time because I don't have any energy.
Who-
I am now,
Who's bringing the chicken?
and I had to. It was hard because I wasn't eating. Like I didn't have an appetite. I wasn't able to eat or really drink anything. So I was getting dehydrated a lot and I was losing weight. Now, if I don't eat every 2.5 hours, get to cutting up and I start feeling sick and shit. So like now, all I do is eat and snack on shit because
Hey,
if I
got a
don't have to.
question. Once the little dude get here, are you bringing him into the studio to pod?
Oh yeah,
Nah, ain't no crying babies in here.
You know the rules. Shut that baby up.
absolutely,
Making that a button too.
absolutely. Oh, mine ain't gonna be no baby kids like yours.
Them wasn't my
Yeah,
mo-
bruh.
them wasn't my motherfucking kids.
That's
And if they was
that's
my
not what she be trying to say.
and if they was my motherfucking kids, the motherfucking kids wouldn't act like that.
I don't know, bro. I tell everybody he was a bitch ass nigga when he was a kid, so I don't know. Like he talking about, so ain't gonna crying babies. I'm gonna make sure he ain't nothing like how you was as a
Them
kid, so
kids.
we good.
He got you as a mama.
Yeah.
Because I had y'all as cousins.
So
Bro, I ain't did.
You know it's crazy, and I'm bigger than both of you motherfuckers, and I'll fuck y'all up.
I ain't did a live show since then.
I swear I'll fuck y'all up.
mhm.
Especially folks with the broken back. He think Bane whoop Batman ass.
Break your back, bitch.
I don't fuck with dog. So I
Fuck
know we
around,
got
put
one.
dog in the Boston Crab like how Gunther had Pat McAfee.
Nah, bro, you gotta hit the walls. Pause.
That's why I'm like this now. Walls were definitely hit.
You know what?
He
Thank you for
broke
tuning
down the
into
walls
another
of
edition.
Jericho.
Jericho.
The walls of Jericho.
Jericho walls come
But
down.
again, who bringing the chicken? Chicken and the cake is all I need to know.
Nigga, you don't eat cake.
I do eat cake.
Nigga, you don't eat cake.
Well, what kind of cake we talking about?
Oh, now you want to?
Ain't no gonna be no baby showers have like special kind of cakes, usually like a bun cake,
It's
something fancy. Ain't no fucking birthday cake.
yellow cake. Niggas bring yellow cake.
No, don't you? Ain't gonna be no yellow cake. There better not have no yellow cake.
Nigga, yellow cake. Whatever Mimi wants is what's gonna be there.
Okay. What is chocolate cake?
The chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
What is chocolate cake?
Chocolate cake.
What does it consist of?
Chocolate,
Chocolate
milk, eggs.
No,
and cake mix.
no. When you see a chocolate cake, what do you expect to see when you cut into a chocolate cake?
Chocolate in the
Chocolate
middle.
cake.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
It means the cake should be fucking chocolate
Brown.
through and through. It should be brown.
Okay, so
You can have whatever color frosting on top, but it should be brown in the middle.
because for whatever reason, and this has been a long thing, because
You motherfucker better not say
A
yellow cake with
yellow
chocolate.
cake with
frost.
chocolate frost, they be trying to say it's
Suck
chocolate.
my
Bro, that
dick.
is not chocolate
That is
cake.
not
cake.
chocolate cake.
That's yellow
That's
cake.
yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
Chocolate cake is
Niggas-
the inside is chocolate.
Niggas are always trying to rewrite the rules, and they will always advertise that it's bro. That is not
That's
chocolate cake.
Niggas be trying to play the Mandela effect in real
Chocolate
time.
cake
It's chocolate cake.
is chocolate cake,
And it better be
regardless of
moist.
the frosting.
Right. Once you put the chocolate flavor in whatever color is, it's just like red velvet.
Yeah, 'cause one
Red velvet is chocolate cake.
just with red.
It's just red. It's red chocolate cake. That ruined my fucking experience of it, but I understand it. I'm like Lethal Shooter. I understand it. But for niggas to say, because we put chocolate frosting on yellow cake, it's chocolate cake, it's fucking crazy. Y'all gotta stay off the internet. That's exactly what
Stop
we
fucking with shit. Yellow cake is
But
yellow
it's
cake.
but
is
it's
yellow
not
cake.
just an internet thing. Like even back then, and I had to think about it. Like, bruh, motherfuckers is using some chocolate cake, and then it's just fucking chocolate frosting. And I'm like, bro,
Chocolate
that's
cake,
not
bro.
chocolate cake.
It's
That's
yellow cake
yeah.
with
Um,
chocolate ice.
Hey, besides chocolate frosting, what other frosting you supposed to put on yellow cake?
I
Lemon?
only eat it with buttercream, like white.
buttercream.
I know. It's always funny. With yeah.
No,
So
I
me,
swear I've had it with a different frosting. I just can't remember what.
Britt said, "What was you expecting red velvet cake to be?"
Hey, Britt, we're not having this conversation right now.
He high. Not right now, but at that time he was high.
You want to know a real high thought? The fact that on most occasions when I am eating pizza, like I don't know if y'all saw that delectable ass pizza pie that I got from Rocky's yesterday.
I know that.
Man,
And
I-
I know it was
that-
fire.
Duh, I swear to God, I moved closer to Rockies and I still don't order as much as I used to at Sherwin Phoenix.
Fucking amazing.
And I'm
So-
mad at
because
myself. Because I could just go get it down, save myself $10.
Jelly Bean doesn't like pepperoni.
Fuck her.
So
Oh, ease up on things.
and I'm not a sausage pizza fan unless
You like
it's
sausage?
Rocky's. Because Rocky's sausage they built different.
I give you
It's
that.
built different.
Pause. But yeah, they got
So-
better sausage.
Yeah, so Rocky's got the real sausage, right? So there's I fuck with. So they got a Italian sausage only pizza. I'm like, no, little baby, and I'm like, we need the works. So I got my own pizza. I just got a small
Okay.
for the works with everything on it. So you got your sausage, you got your pepperoni, you got your onions, green peppers, green olives, black olives, diced tomatoes. I got extra cheese, extra sauce. I hooked that
Goddamn,
motherfucker
nigga.
up. And
So give me all
it
your
didn't dawn up like when y'all heat up pizza, how do y'all do it?
microwave.
Okay. So when you use
put
the
I put it under a paper towel to absorb some of that extra, or I might put one on top of it to absorb the extra grease.
Depends on what kind of pizza.
But I was like,
Really.
does depend because Rocky's
Air
ass
fry.
is
Rocky's air fry.
what?
So I can get that bottom back where it was.
Nah, fam.
See,
Rock,
See, and mine be I like mine because it be soft.
right. I was saying, mine, I don't have that problem.
The crust, like the outer
Outside?
crust, be crispy, but the bottom, that's why
The
I like
outer
theirs.
crust
'cause
just
it's not,
turns into a breadstick.
bruh. So,
I like a little crisp on my leftover pizza.
but my point was like when I put it in the microwave, all of these, like when I look at from now going all the way back of owning
I
microwaves,
damn near want to fucking.
I be
Rockies
forgetting
now.
that there's an actual pizza button to reheat pizza with. I
Damn.
always enter the time
You're right.
to
There are
cook my pizza
specialty
on.
buttons on certain microwaves.
And I never
That's not popcorn.
so now I'm trying to get into the habit. Like, so now, like, push, and I use the pizza button to reheat.
What's the designated time?
And I was like, bro, this shit is perfect.
No, it's
I don't
not
think
only
it's
that.
just the time. I think it's
like
like
how
the,
hot it
the
gets.
temperature
Yeah.
and like it's a whole setting for it. And I
Yeah.
was like, the cheese is perfectly melted. The crust is good. Like,
Hey, I wonder if you can
why
use
was
the
I not pushing this fucking button before?
I wonder if you use the
And
pizza
everybody
button on
that
a
I
Hot
brought that
Pocket.
up to, they was like, dog, I don't use that button.
You're
I'm
right,
like,
we
you
don't
need to
remember
start
there.
because I
A
wasn't
lot of
using
people
it.
don't use the defrost
I was
button.
gonna-
on
I
the
was
microwave
using
either.
it.
Nigga, get out of my head. 'Cause I was
Nobody
like,
uses
you know how
the
many,
fucking
you know how
defrost
many
button.
ass whoopers niggas used to get when they was kids and they forgot to put the meat out the defrost where you could have just put that bitch in the microwave and they would have did it for
I
you.
think a lot of people just don't trust black people. Don't trust the defrost.
But we trusted to just sit it in
A
some water.
fucking sink of water in the summer.
See, that's why I don't fuck with black people now. Cause what?
Fucking pork chops could have been thawed out 45 minutes ago. But now I got a whole ass whooping. We gotta eat fucking noodles because the meat ain't thawed out. All right, with that being said, we come to the end of this episode. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to
Yeah, because I got some Rockies to go home and
this
eat.
sporadic ass episode of Hopefully Awkward. I will tell you to tune
I'm
in
finna
next
push my
week,
pizza
but
button.
shit, we don't know.
I don't know if we'll be here.
We don't know if she'll be here.
No, I'm
Uh,
fine now.
No, but I'm moving your day. That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
fine now.
You fine, but Sunday ain't fine. I got a job. I got school.
I'm in the office this week.
I got kids that fucking got to be out the door at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
I might move you. What you doing on Tuesdays?
I'm in the office. I can't do Tuesdays.
What days can you
Well,
do Thursday?
I mean, you come get me anyway because I was going to say Tuesdays is jail visit day.
Oh,
I don't go, but I'm saying like they'll be gone. So
nigga, ain't that your
but you
normal
come get me
day?
anyway
You should be keep moving.
after you finesse them.
Keep rolling. Honestly, finessed them long enough. They caught on.
Niggas was so upset that I wasn't at work on Mother's Day.
Bro, you ain't even a mama. You should have. That's the day you should have been there.
No,
You should have been by default
no,
after work Mother's Day and Father's Day.
The 55-year-old ain't got no fucking parents. Who he spending the day with? Why he can't work?
He going to the grave.
No, he not. No, the
You
fuck
ain't
he's
nobody, mama or daddy. Those should be two
You know what's
mandatory
funny?
days.
That you speak of this, I guess he must have looked at the calendar because he walked in the room. He was like, "Did you take off on Father's Day?" I was like, "Not directly, but maybe I have. I don't know. Did I? Is that what's on the calendar?" Nigga, you don't got no family, nigga. Work.
So you ain't nobody's daddy, but yet you taking off on Father's Day.
Yeah, nigga.
You a whole fuck nigga.
Absolutely.
You're not even pretending to be somebody's dad. You're not even helping raise somebody's kid.
Nigga, I raised 3.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't say.
I was
that.
like, hold on, because he is more of a dad than KK.
I was like, because we definitely said that nigga had kids before y'all did.
Nigga, I raised 3 of them.
He did. I ain't gonna lie, my bad, bro. Yeah,
Nigga, I done paid for field trips and all type of random shit.
Speaking of field trip, now that I got my appetite back, we need to coordinate something to go out to eat. I've honestly been wanting Outback for a while, but I mean,
They
I'm
still
happy
out back here?
Friday.
Yeah, it's more than one.
Nigga, I record a whole poetry podcast on Fridays, man.
Oh, so you saying basically saying it's a cousin date?
God.
I mean, he leave us all the time. He was leaving you to go to fucking
Brownstone.
not even Brownstone.
Oh yeah, he was leaving me to go hang out with a bunch of niggas that know me, which is fucking crazy.
What are you talking about?
It be your own. Now, what are you talking about? Juan? Be your own people.
Hey, if Brit
Where'd
didn't,
I go?
if Brit didn't just tell us about Friendsgiving and shit, you was gonna look up and bro was gonna be there and shit.
I definitely
Well,
was
Britt told me about Friendsgiving. Yeah, on Friday.
right.
She didn't lock down to give me a date.
Right. So
but
he
she
knew
was-
before
But
me.
she was talking to me about Friendsgiving.
He knew
And she
before
asked
me.
something, and I said something. She was like, "No, Goofy, you talk about Friendsgiving."
Right. He knew before me.
Yeah, I think Britt said it's gonna be some. I want to say she said July, but I could.
I don't even remember the date.
Yeah, but I want to say she said like July, August. Something
I
like
see
that.
her every Friday.
Brit,
So
she
she
said July
remember.
27th. She posted it in there.
Yeah.
It's right there. Friendsgiving is July 27th.
Okay, cool. Make sure I take that day off.
Yeah. Oh, so
Hold
I
on,
get
that better not be a pay-per-view day.
Nah, ain't no pay per views in July.
Okay.
The only pay per view that they think about having in July, but they ain't confirmed, is Evolution.
Because
and
they
that's on,
moved
like,
money in the
that's
bank
on-
to June.
That's on the 12th. It will be on the 12th. So
I'm priority.
I'm gonna be in the corner like this with my plate of meat, smoked out, watching wrestling.
Why
Yeah.
is Evolution on that day?
I don't.
That is-
Because it's one of those like, so how they doing it next weekend where they got like the NXT pay per view or Saturday night's main event. It's supposed to be a Saturday night's main event, or it's supposed to be something like it's a wrestling weekend that weekend.
But you missing the point. Like
What?
all women's pay per view.
On the day that me and you gonna be hanging around, nothing but women.
Oh.
That's the Evolution.
All right, make sure y'all check us out on all streaming platforms. That's
And who
Spreaker,
bringing
Spotify.
the chicken? Ain't nobody confirmed.
Oh, because I don't know. Because I want multiple. I want plain barbecue in Buffalo.
So she's gonna have 3 different people making chicken.
Well, I don't know because I may have to outsource to and order chicken. The only things that we're missing, like, because we got somebody who's making barbecue meatballs. Tarina's making barbecue meatballs. I still need somebody to make Swedish meatballs because I don't like barbecue meatballs. I don't like sweet meat. And I think
Yes, you do.
Kayla may.
Yes,
Well, I
you
didn't know it was sweet at the time, and even then, it hasn't been confirmed. We're still waiting on the
Nigga,
reveal.
we know it
He
is.
ain't gonna tell us.
Nigga, it's a little tangy.
We're waiting on the reveal. But I don't know. I might try because it's like it's not really sweet. It's like more of a sweet and sour because I am having a luau baby shower. I was looking at recipes for like Hawaiian meatballs.
Getting laid is crazy. That's good.
Yeah.
That was-
So
that was- I give credit on what
I was
Do
looking
we
at like
gotta wear
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
meatballs.
shirts?
Yeah. Do we need to dress like Hawaiian?
Do we gotta look like
I
Hawaii
really want.
5-0?
I really want everybody to dress for the theme,
Just say
but
it
I'm
then.
not going.
Big booties and grand skirts?
Well,
Count
no.
me in.
No, I said that on
Wow.
the like tropical
Post.
colors or like Hawaiian stuff. It's not mandatory. I ain't gonna turn you away at the fucking door if you
Nigga.
don't. But I chose this thing because I felt like it's more interactive.
Hey Juan, let's show up like Miami Vice.
So that's my thing. So y'all definitely
How
get
deep in the
all of
Miami
this
Vice you
belly
wanna
in a
get?
grass skirt. So
Like you just want to wear like some tropical button ups with like how we getting it?
I mean the dad y'all can do the dad shirts. Don't look like he own Hawaiian shirts anyway.
I actually do not.
I
Really?
was-
But if I keep losing
Just the
weight,
Cosby sweaters?
I don't even wear those no more.
But you own it. Is the point?
That is one in. I think it's one still in there just for nostalgic reasons.
Yeah. Let me do my Amazon and see if I can find like a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, you find what you can find first because it's hard for you to shop for.
Cool, but I gotta find something that match some. I gotta see what kind.
I mean, you built like a Samoan.
Shit.
I'll take that.
Oh, I'm ordering me a.
And then like I look back at my back, I like, man, I could have been in the bloodline, brother.
I'm gonna order me a
I could have been in the bloodline. Well, the bloodline could have been in me. Shit.
Yeah, with that being said, make sure y'all check us out on all streaming platforms. That's Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever this podcast at. And yeah, we might be on a different day next time. So holla at y'all. Peace.